Good morning, Vietnam, baby. Hello, hello, hello. A couple minutes late here. We just opened up at 5:91. I just got up late. I got up 10 minutes ago. Got up with 7 minutes left, 7 minutes to the market open, and we made it. We're 5 minutes late. We basically made it though. But yeah, we're here, and today is the day. Today is hopefully going to be the day of reckoning. Remember, it doesn't really. Remember, we actually kind of want it to go down. Before earnings. We kind of want to be lower before earnings so we can actually get more shares. At least I can, right? I already added 60 shares yesterday, and if we go down again to 580, yeah, here we go. I will definitely do it. I will definitely do it again. That's my plan. So let me know how much you guys are adding. If you are, please make your own decisions. But this is the day that we've been waiting for. This is it. This is the day. I mean, it's today, 30 minutes after the market closes. Actually, it should be right when the market closes. That's when the actual report comes out that we're going to go over on their website. That's when they'll post it to the website. And then the webcast, that is going to happen 30 minutes after the market closes. We're going to be streaming both of those. And it's going to be interesting. Here we go. Hello, all. Glad to see you're back, Brandon. Oh, thank you, man. Thank you, man. It's good to see you as well. Added 100 yesterday at 588. Awesome. Awesome. Good morning, my friends. Why would anyone sell at this point? Yeah, that's kind of my thoughts. That's kind of my thoughts. And there's no news this morning that I've seen. There's no. I got up late, so I don't really, all I've checked is right here. But I don't think anyone's going crazy in the Discord over any news. I don't think we have anything. There was a couple tweets yesterday that yeah, there's nothing. There's nothing crazy. One thing that is holy crap. Wait, hold. Holy crap, right when I went away from the charts, we started skyrocketing. One thing that I love to see is the volume of, and we've already seen this, right? Yesterday or 2 days ago, there was insane, they tweeted like 20 times, and it was an insane volume. But dude, it makes you wonder, all these tweets that they're doing, it makes you wonder, how much is the consumable revenue really going to be? Because you can't present all this data without running the actual tests and getting the data. So that's every time I see them tweet about the CDC thing, that's in the back of the mind. That's what I'm thinking there. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Amia. Iris Music. Hello, a little late. Bye. AMC's up 2%. Moore's up 2%. Hi. Look at UVXY, by the way. Man, this thing. Okay. Oh, never mind. Here, let me go ahead and unlock my account real quick. I bought 30 shares of this yesterday. I bought that. This thing was doing amazing in pre-market. Right when I woke up, it was doing amazing, and now it's not doing too well. But yeah, let's go back here. Yeah, but I did buy 30 more shares of this at 28 flat. Yeah, I'm scared, dude. I'm scared of the markets. I'm scared of the markets. I am very scared of the broader markets. Today is hopefully going to be the day. Where's BioNano? Gosh dang, I can't even find it. 598 new intraday high, up almost 1%. That's what we're looking at. I'm a couple cents in the green. My average is 590. If anyone wants to know, if anyone's new here and you want to know how much money do I have invested in BioNano, a very significant amount of my net worth, actually, basically 100% of my portfolio, right? I basically just say 100% because UVXY, that's just a swing trade sort of thing, It's 100% of the portfolio. Net worth. This is the hugest chunk of my net worth easily, right? Robinhood broke Robinhood. Oh my! What? Who is buying this? I feel like they're manipulating this up. I mean, somebody tell me, were they undervalued in terms of like what they were bringing in terms of revenue at their current market cap when they opened up? Because this is just outrageous. They have a horrible, unless they're adding information to their site and unless they're stopping manipulation. I hate their business model. I absolutely hate it. They're not going to be able to be successful long term. There's no way with that business model. There's no way. It's absolutely crazy what they're doing right now. What's going on with that? Are they? Somebody tell me why Robinhood's skyrocketing. Is there any reason? Is there even any news? Valuation was big and only $35 a share. Well, compared to their revenue, was the valuation still big? Nobody wanted at 37, 38, but now everyone is fighting each other. Lol. Yeah, I know, dude. Robinhood, dude. I don't know if this is true, right? This is pure speculation, but when I see Robinhood skyrocketing these days, I immediately think the manipulators are doing something because they already have, right? The manipulators already have done that. That makes me think they're doing it again. We'll see. I mean, we'll see if there's any proof, right? I guess they could be doing it and we don't know about it because there's no proof. Anyways, we're about 0.5% here. Just meme movement, yeah. Robinhood is being memed by Wall Street Bets because they feel Citadel is shorting it. Oh, really? Are you see? This is why Wall Street Bets is out of their mind. I thought Wall Street Bets would be shorting Robinhood because Robinhood is the enemy of the people. But no, now they're pumping it. This isn't good. Somebody needs to tell Wall Street Bets, remind them what happened back when the AMC and GME thing started. What Robinhood did. They're crazy. They're crazy. I'm printing tennies on Robinhood. That's good for you, man, but I don't like Robinhood. Robinhood is not as good. It's not as good. Yeah, but today, here, let's go over the earnings again. Let's get this data. Let's get this stuff pulled up here because I know this is what everyone wants to know about today. One thing you need to understand today, guys, is that earnings is 30 minutes after the close, and actually the report comes out right when the market closes. So this is if you see us up or down a huge amount today after hours, that's why everybody should know this at this point. You guys know what I'm doing. I'm trading this one actually. I mean, I'm not really trading. I'm just adding to my position before it happens. Gosh, stop being tired. I got like almost 10 hours of sleep. I'm still yawning. Jeez. But yeah, I'm adding before this. And you guys know why, right? You guys, I'm sure everybody in here is tired of me going over it. But luckily, this is the last day that we will be going over it. After today, we'll have 1,000 other pieces of news that we'll be going over in the earnings. But this is why we think it's going to be good earnings. There's a ton of Sapphire adoptions and sales that we know about already. And if we were to get a couple more sales than we did last quarter, like if we were to even get like 5 Sapphire sales, I don't know the exact proportion. They said it was 11 in total. I think here, to give you some perspective here, there was 11 total adoptions last quarter, including rentals. This is a quote from the management. The majority of those were rental agreements, not sales, right? We're talking about Sapphire adoptions last quarter, quarter one. Management said during the call there was 11 placements. Majority of them were rentals, okay? This quarter, we already know about 3 sales. And then we also know about 8. We already know about 8 other sales / rental agreements, most likely. Let's say a couple of those they were installed a couple weeks late and they were actually sold during quarter one. Okay, so let's say now we got 5. 3 sales, 5 other sales and rental agreements, right? Let's just say they're all rental agreements to be very conservative. We're already being conservative. Okay, so there you got 3 sales and 5 rental agreements. That's already almost the same as what we had. I think that's actually more than what we had last quarter because the sales are way more dollars, right? The sales are $150,000 to $400,000, and we actually know in this case it's going to be almost 1 million, right? We already know these 3 add up to almost 1 million. So you factor in, that's probably already more than last. I'm pretty sure we only had 1 actual capital purchase last quarter. I could be wrong on that, but it's definitely a majority of rental agreements. But anyways, my point is this, right? We already know about we're already on track, right? Even if they let us know about even like 3 or 4 or 5 sales in total, they can all be rental agreements. That's probably going to be enough. And we already know about all these, so all the company does, what I'm trying to say, that all they need to do is tell us about a couple others, and we're good to go. The chances of that happening is very high, and this is why I feel like we're going to get a revenue beat. It's very simple. It's very simple math, you know? So sales equals money go boom, equals shares go to the moon, equals Lambo. That's as simple as it gets. Yeah, it does. Yeah, it does, my friend. Robinhood 77. Yeah. This is outrageous. This is outrageous. What? It went up again? Dude, Wall Street Bets, somebody go tell them they need to be shorting this, not buying it. These are the damn manipulators, man. These guys have already proven that they manipulate the markets, and now Wall Street Bets is going to their side. I'm so confused. Somebody explain to me that logic. Does Wall Street Bets not care anymore? They just want to continue to their gambling ways, which is pretty funny. I'm not going to lie. Wall Street Bets is a fun time until you lose all your life savings, right? Vietnam, what's up? Good morning, Vietnam. Hello, everybody. Halted Robinhood. I know. That's insane. That's insane. I'm up 38% on Robinhood. Wow. Wow. I don't discriminate where I make money, lol. Good for you. All the power to you, man. Hell yeah. Hell yeah. 595. Remember, guys, it's very trivial and trite for us to go over the price every day like we are right now, right? We're doing it, but it's trite because today is the day. We've got earnings. It's the day of reckoning. You know, today, literally not 10 hours away, we've got the big earnings, and I hope everybody's there. Here, you know what? While we're here, feel free to click out of here now. This is going to be, okay, this stream is pretty trite. What I want everybody to be at, like, feel free to get the hell out of here, but set your reminder for this one. This is the one where it matters. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. This is the one, the quarter two earnings report live. This is what it's going to be. We've got the earnings coming out like that right after the market close. That's the actual numbers, and that's the financial report. And then the webcast is starting at 30 minutes after the market close. Last time they were a little bit late, if I remember correctly. So yeah, man, that's what it's going to be. You have to do your research and determine whether you think earnings is going to be likely, whether we're likely to beat. You have to do your own research. Look at here. I'll give you the link for this thing as well, right? If you want to go and do some last minute, if there's any procrastinators, you want to do last minute research and see if these links are legit, see my math, how I'm getting my numbers right, and see whether you think. And remember, the consensus is 3.5 million. And actually, Earnings Whisper, and actually, here's another interesting thing. If we go to Earnings Whispers, these guys are actually projecting a very small beat, actually, which is very weird. I don't know if they meant to do this. Somebody tell me if they meant to do this, or this is just what they think the consensus is, right? Their say of the revenue is projected to be 3.52. That would be $20,000 in revenue beat, which that is probably, I don't even think that's, that's probably not going to affect anything. But we'll take it. We'll take it, right? We'll take anything we can get. That's. I mean, it's better than what the heck? How do I even do that zoom in move? I don't even know how I do that. I don't know. Yeah, but back to the earnings. This is what it is today. Today is the earnings call, my friends. I see BNGO going up to the 750 resistance tomorrow, dude. I see us breaking that. I see. You know what I see? Well, okay, I shouldn't say that, but what I do see is at least $7. I think we're hitting $7, man. And what I'm hoping is that we actually go down in the red before earnings today. Like we close red, and then the after hours, boom. Okay, then it starts. And I'm hoping to get another. I added 60 shares yesterday at 580, and where was my other buy? What was my average? Okay, 582 and 590. Yeah, most of them were at 580 though. Yeah, so if we come down to that range again, I'll add again. I will definitely add again. Not gonna lie, I've got FOMO on Hood. No, don't have FOMO on Hood. Well, whatever. Do what you want. Do what you want. How much is it up? What the hell? What? Isn't it 85? Bro. This isn't normal. This is not normal. Bro, you're at 90. Oh my gosh. Even on the 1 hour of the RSI, you're looking very overbought. Wow. Dude, I mean, unless they are going to change change their platform or actually stop manipulating the markets and have an actual clean record for the next few months at least, or if not years, then I may start to trust them. But dude, I mean, do y'all forget what Robinhood did? I don't understand like that. When I think of Robinhood, I'm thinking they manipulated the markets. I'm never gonna forget that probably when I think of Robinhood. That's as shady as it gets. If it goes down to $5 this week, I'll donate $10 so you can buy 2 shares. Thresh, my friend, our bet is still on. I do have a bet with Thresh. If we go to the Discord, I actually have it in. I have it in writing. Actually, whoa! Short interest is going up on the day, kind of skyrocketing there. That's interesting. And let's check the pinned messages here. All right, so this is it. This is the bet with Thresh. If BNGO closes above 7 any day this week, right? I said that last week. He will donate that much, and if BNGO doesn't close above 7, I have to write Thresh was right for a whole stream. And we'll see. This is the week. I mean, we've got 2 more days after today left of the week. We'll see if we close above 7. I think it's pretty likely. I think it's pretty likely, but we'll see. We'll see if the revenue is going to be good enough for that to happen, right? I mean, Kate, we're going to see. Robbing the Hood. Wow, what amazing volume. Sweet. Yeah, are you sure? You're being sarcastic, are you, my friend? Let's look at the 10-minute here. It's even worse than yesterday. Oh man, not even 600,000 in the first 10 minutes. Yesterday we got almost 1 million. Damn. That's what you would expect. Hey, at least the volume will be kick-ass later. Yeah, everybody is waiting for it. There's so many different expectations for earnings. I know what the consensus is here. Our consensus, like if we go and please everybody feel free to go and give your prediction on the Discord, right? We only had about 10 people give their revenue prediction on the Discord. Free link in the description. I'm not like the other YouTubers charging you money to get the damn Discord. No. 3.7 to 4 million. That's mine. And most other people, you can see the average. You're probably looking at like 4 million, right? Or median. Would I call it median? I don't care. Who cares about the data? Who cares about the correct math term? I don't care. I don't do math. But you get what I mean, right? Everybody's very bullish for earnings. And this is whatever, and everybody, and there's going to be, and this is why, one reason why it's going to be more important than you probably think is because no one really knows how to price in optical genome mapping gets adoption in WeHealth or Wickham's strategic partnership quote, right? We don't really know how to price this stuff in as well as we do the numbers that we get. And the reason is because we have a clear expectations, 3.5 million, EPS 5 cents in the hole. We would like some guidance, right? The guidance, that's a little bit more wavy, if you will, right? Not as structured. We have clear expectations. If we're going to beat them, we're going to go up a lot. And this is what it comes down to. What are those numbers going to be? And that's all I'm going to be talking about today because that's what we got. That's what we got today. I actually was considering doing an all-day stream yesterday, but I don't know. Because I feel like that would be wearing everybody out, including myself, before earnings. After, we're obviously going to stream all of earnings, and I'm sure we'll go late into the night, most likely, like relatively speaking, because there's going to be a ton of things on earnings to that I'm going to write down and explain what they might mean. Hopefully they'll give us some narrow nozzle evidence. Hopefully they'll say something about that. That would be amazing. We'll see. I'm not really expecting that though. All right, they could be by 2 million and still close right on the date. No, that's absolutely impossible. No, absolutely not. Thresh, you are crazy, my friend. Let me explain something to you. I've explained this to you so many times. My friend, we went up 100% less than a month last time because we got $200,000 revenue beat. We closed 22% in the green yesterday, or not yesterday, the day after earnings, last earnings report, because we got a $200,000 revenue beat. If we got a 2 million revenue beat, we would probably be back in the 8s, if not higher. We might even be in the 10s. I'm serious. Okay, people actually give a shit about the revenue in this stock, and they actually look at it and price it in. Historically, they do, and I see no reason for that trend not to continue. I see actually this quarter, I see more reason for that trend to continue because we've gone down so much without any reaction to the news. At 593 right now, flipping between green and red. Kind of hoping we are going to touch 580 again today. It doesn't matter, guys, if anyone's worried. I know there was a lot of fear yesterday. I hope no one cares. Do not worry if the price goes down to 580 or even 560, right? That would be amazing. If high growth starts getting decimated, I'm actually hoping that happens. Because I'm telling you guys, it does not matter. It does not matter. We have earnings later today. All right, whatever those numbers are, that's what's going to dictate our value from here. Holding above the 592 support, that was resistance yesterday. Looking fine technically. That didn't age well. But sometimes Bio-Nano is very not very clean with the validations, right? There'll be false breakdowns and false breakouts left and right. That was only because the massive shortages bad then. Oh, Thresh, this is how I know you're not very knowledgeable. My friend, respectfully, my friend, the short interest was not massive back then. The short interest rose, and the short interest was actually rising, and it was becoming massive in this range right here. And this is when on the run up here, that's when I was talking about the short interest every day because it was increasing every day. And we actually got to 22 and 23% of the float in these days and in here. Up here, I think it was a little less than 20. But it was still extremely high. Back at May 13th, short interest was nothing like it was in these days. Nothing like it. So Thresh, you're completely wrong on that. If my memory serves me right, you're completely wrong. And I'm pretty sure my memory is right because we cover the short interest every day. Yeah, so actually, I can back that up as well. If you look at the short interest, if you look at the short interest data here you go, May 13th, you're only looking at 36 million, 31 million. The short interest was not massive back then. This was only about, what was it, 15% of float? Or, yeah, this is, okay, remember, these numbers are actually messed up because they have the float only as 181 million. It's actually 278 million. So you have to take a couple percent off right there. So it's like, what do you do? Take off, how much do you take off here? You take off about 8%. Wow, okay, 8%. Wow. I'm just going to take off 6% to be accurate. Yeah, you're looking at like 11% short interest on, or no, not 11. Probably like 13% short interest on May 13th. Yeah, no. So Thresh, you're completely wrong. Completely fucking off. This is going to be the hill you die on, Brandon. Auspicious descent, RIP, January 2021. Quarter 2 BNGO earnings. January? January? Are you sure January is going to be the hill I die on? Pretty sure we're in August. 587 right now. We just hit 585. I mean, this is going to be the hill, though. I mean, this is going to be the hill that determines. I mean, this is going to be it. Yeah. Look at UVXY go. My baby is going up. Yes. UVXY. Hey, you want me to cover another stock? This is my other stock. UVXY. And you know what? While we're here today, and while today is, I mean, I'm kind of purposely trying to chill today just because I'm going to end it probably early and we've got earnings, right? Come on, we've got earnings coming up. I feel so trite. It's so trite talking about the daily price action, but for you talking about, Brandon, you should do another stock. Here you go. Here's your UVXY. This is not BNGO and this is another stock. So how's GayMF doing? All right, let's check GayMF. If Thresh was, I don't know why, but I just thought of this. If Thresh was a stock, this is how his price action would look. Just so choppy, manipulation, unnatural price action. That's how Thresh would look as a stock. I don't know. I don't know why I thought of that, but oh man, Brandon, what do you think of Circulomics and PacBio? I think it's good. Yes, that's news. Here, let's talk about that. Let's go to PacBio here. Not electric vehicles. Tesla's still in the 700s. Congratulations to my Tesla people. Where's Boomstick, right? Boomstick is the biggest Tesla person. Where's PacBio? I can't even find it. Okay, here you go. Down 4%. Yeah, so with the PacBio acquisition that they just got, it was a DNA extraction company, I've heard. Right? If we go down here. Okay. DNA extraction company, Circulomics. Yeah, that's what we're going with. Circulomics. Okay, so this company, it is actually good for Bionano. Yes, this is good because of Bionano. This is good for Bionano, and the reason is because... Let's go back to the chart here. The reason is because they're not actually acquiring somebody that does long reads. And they're not, at least that we can see, they're not putting their capital towards 500 base pair detection and greater than that. And that's exactly what we do, right? Why is this being crooked? Hold on, let me fix this. There we go. Should be better. There we go. That was messing with me. It's good because they're not messing with our realm. It's as if they're strategically giving up and saying, Bionano, you take your market share, you do your stuff, we'll do our short reads and our DNA extraction while you can do the long read stuff. That's exactly what we want. And that gives you a confidence that, this is a legit market that we're going to be penetrating. That's what it gives you confidence for. And Simon Barnett doesn't give a shit, but hey, let him be ignorant, let him buy Bionano in his private account and leave ARK to do nothing, right? We all know ARK's probably. We all know Simon and Kathy probably have that private accounts full of BNGO, right? No, I'm just joking, but hey, who knows? Maybe. Brandon, look at CRBO, BU. I will pretty soon here because we're getting pretty. I can tell we're getting pretty bored here. I will though. I will pretty soon. We are forming a hammer candle right here at 584, and we touched 584 very quickly. I didn't even get a chance to get a buy order in there. I might have to put a buy order in again. I already added 60 shares yesterday though. I have enough shares at this point. I'm not really worried about my amount of shares. I want us to start. What I want is for the channel to start. Actually, I want you guys to actually get your confidence back. I know the OGs. I know the people who have done a lot of research and are relatively experienced. Most of those people are not worried about the company as BioNeo, but there's a lot of fear and uncertainty out there with people wondering: is BNGO actually good? Is it actually? Is this actually? Should I be, people giving up, people contemplating whether they should give up or not. And that's what I don't want. Because there's no reason to give up because the company only gets better, right? If you want to buy the dip, that's probably a smart thing. If you want to sell out, that's probably not a smart thing, but it's your decision. It's your decision. Make your own decision. 588 right now. Earnings are going to be amazing. Everyone should be buying this morning dip. Auspicious opportunity. Yeah, I agree. Hate me all you want, but save some powder to add at 2. These $6 buys will probably be fine 3 years from now, but don't go all in now. Whew. Dude. 590 right now. I mean, it all comes down to earnings. You guys know what I don't have inside information. I don't know for sure what they're going to be. I don't have conclusive evidence to know like for sure what it's going to be. But the evidence points to a clear thing, and that is a beat. And I don't understand. I'll never understand what Thresh is doing, trying to spread that FUD. Because, I mean, of course, he can be right. I mean, technically speaking, in the market, there's always a chance for anything. We can spin the circle. We can go in circles on the price action, right? Like Matthew McConaughey said in Wolf of Wall Street, right? No one knows exactly what the markets are going to do. However, when you have evidence that is this compelling, when you have the company saying they're comfortable with estimates, when you have the management seemingly alluding to being optimistic for earnings, right? There's a couple sources for that. One that I'll tell you right now is Eric's tweet the other day, right? The most confident I've seen him in a while, right before earnings. You've also got about 13 sales. You've got only $400,000 more. The estimate is only think about this for a second. The estimate for quarter one was, or not the estimate, what we got for quarter one was 3.1 million. What we are now expecting is 3.5. You're basically going up 400,000 in the estimate and what we need. All right, we've got a ton more sapphires installed. A ton of those were installed in the middle of quarter one, so they didn't fully get their consumable. They didn't fully contribute to the revenue and the consumables. And then so this quarter we're getting a full quarter for those newly installed ones that did not contribute fully to the consumable revenue in quarter one. Now they are going to contribute fully because they have a full 3 months to contribute. That's going to make our consumable revenue higher, and also the new installations that we just got here, right? How about the strategic partnership by these guys? How about the $1 million how about literally the guaranteed like $900,000 or $1 million paid to us in these 3 sapphire sales that we know about before earnings? If we know about 3 sapphire sales that equal $1 million before earnings, how many do you think there's going to be total? Probably more than 3, right? All it takes is the company to come out with a couple, even 3 or 2 new sapphire sales that were worth like $200,000 or $300,000. That will probably be enough to put us over the top for like a couple $100,000 at least revenue beat. That'll be enough. And the reason is because those consumables, we already know they're increasing. We already know we're probably going to get $1 million, maybe a little bit more from the consumables. Lineagen is going to throw in 700,000, and then we're getting the sales, and then we're getting the other rental agreements and sales that we don't know of here. So 592 right now. Are we back in the green? No, we're not. We're almost in the green. How do I buy a sapphire? You can buy one on their website. Like $150,000, give or take. All right. What time is earnings? It's 30 minutes after the close. Please feel free to set your reminder. We're gonna be streaming that. The live stream, the stream is already up. You can set your reminder for it. It's 30 minutes after the market close. That's when the webcast starts. However, the earnings report, the actual report itself, the PR, the results, that's coming out. It should be coming out exactly when the market closes, and that's when it's going to be crazy. I can imagine the moment right now. I'm going to be speaking 1,000 words per minute, and because it's going to be. I mean, that's what it's going to be. And then the algorithms are going to be set up. They're going to buy or sell, and how much they're going to buy is going to be dependent on what the thing is. Institutions are going to have their algorithms set up. And then we're going to instantly go up whatever amount or go down whatever amount in after hours, or stay the same, I guess, if it's like if it's exactly what we expected, right? Which is unlikely. But we'll see. I mean, there's a lot of possibilities here. There's a lot of possibilities. I'm feeling good. I think there's good things. I think there's good things behind the scenes. They're brewing. The management is doing. The management's optimism is where my optimism comes in, partly for this, and that's one thing I haven't really told you much about, right? I think the management is very optimistic for this earnings for reasons. All right, I don't have inside information. Selling house to buy more BNGO ASAP. Oh man, 100 likes. You're all bulls, bears. I bought 69 shares yesterday. Hell yeah, man. Hell yeah. Well, it doesn't. Right now, we're looking good. If you bought yesterday, I bought. Yeah, you guys know I bought, right? I bought on stream 60 more shares. But yeah, it's going to be dependent on what happens after hours. That's what it's going to be. Auspicious opportunity because their 2028 forward PE is 50. You sound like me, Kevin, with Tesla. Me, Kevin, with Tesla. Me, Kevin's crazy with Tesla, man. But no, man, I don't sound like. No, man, no. Here's the thing. Here's a fact for you today. Short term, PE ratio aside, right? We can get into the whole the PE ratio and the revenue and our valuation right now. We can get into that. We've already done that. But here's the fact for you. If revenue beats the expectations, we're gonna go up. Okay. That historically, that's essentially a fact at this point, right? That's exactly what we do historically. It's what you do. It's what stocks like these. It's what happens, right? So that's probably what's going to happen, and we know from our data that's why I say it. It's likely to happen. Here's the substantiation of that claim. There you go. You can go and read the document, right? Thresh, feel free to debate on that. The only question I have is, will you wear the suit today for earnings report? Yes, I will. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. I will absolutely be wearing the suit for the entire market close stream, and I will probably be if I can stand it, I will be taking my hat off to be even more professional, because that is what this calls for. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely, my friends, and that should be all you need to know. It's time to YOLO in. When I wear the suit, good things happen. Good things happen. Whatever earnings, revenue are, we should not be overly concerned with it. BNGO will only realize its forward potential when they get their technology to be widely accepted as the standard. Patience is key. Sure, that's absolutely true. Yeah. Gosh, Jay, I keep freaking yawning so many times. Oh my gosh. I'm freaking tired because of what happened. The freaking what happened at the doctor yesterday freaking took out like 5 years on my life. That freaking aged me like 5 years. I'm telling you. Oh my god. I'm still processing that, but I'm good. I'm feeling very good. Obviously, I'm very thankful. But, anyways, 592 right now, and I agree, Jeff. I agree with what you said there. Yeah, we should not be overly. At the end of the day, whether this is a huge beat or even a huge miss, the full potential of the company, it's going to take years to know whether the Sapphire is going to be widely adopted. That's what it's going to be, and that's what it comes into. Whether you know it or not, when you invest in biogenomics, you're investing in the Sapphire sales and the adoption of the Sapphire device. That's what you're doing. Where should we spread the link for after hours? I'm gonna flood stock twist today. Oh, my friend, you're too kind, Julian. You're too kind. Don't spam if you're gonna do it. Don't be a dick about it. You know, I'm sure you know that, but you know, don't be that guy that's like posting links everywhere. But I don't know. We'll just. I don't know if there's anyone that is interested in bioing. There you go. Send them a link. Text them a link. Your friend. I don't know what the hell. You know what to do. You know what to do. You know better than I do where to spread the links. All right. Kathy Woods just bought more CRISPR and PacBio. No BNGO. That's right. That's how we have more. We have a more auspicious opportunity because of that. That's right. Exactly right. I'm hoping one of these days she'll look at the revenue, and hopefully she'll look at the revenue today because she's going to see a huge beat, hopefully, and then she's going to look at this and be like, holy crap, this is gaining momentum. The sales are here. This company will really make billions with because of their super favorable business model if they are going to if they're going to continue this, and there's no reason to say they're not. And as I'm speaking, we're absolutely skyrocketing. 596, we're up almost 1% in the green now. Holy shit, 597. What's new in Springfield? You're looking at it, my friend. The only new thing in Springfield is these streams daily. Thoughts on MKD? I don't know it. My friend. I don't know it. Thresh, I already added 60 shares yesterday, my friend. My friend, trust me. I am. Trust me, my money is where my mouth is. All right. This is like, Kate. I mean, this is This is like a very sizable portion of my net worth, literally in BNGO. All right, trust me, my money's where my mouth is. I added 60 shares yesterday on stream, and I've already shown you the orders. And you can see right here how many shares I have, and that's precisely 60 more than I had yesterday. Or wait, did I add 60 or 90? Wait a second. I thought I added 90. Yeah, sorry. Yeah, no, I added 90. Sorry, not 60. Okay, there you go. That's even more money, right? I added 90 shares yesterday. That doesn't sound like a lot for me. Okay, that doesn't sound like a lot to you. For someone like me with this amount of buying power, that's not that bad. All right, 5.99. Oh, holy shit! We just broke the intraday high. There we go. We're up almost 2% now, or not 2%, 1.5%. Hey, what is the platform you're using? It looks clean. I know it does. It looks sick, doesn't it? Well, quick plug. I'll be very quick. It's Webull. Free links in the description. You do get free money if you do want to use the link in the description. It is mutually beneficial. I get a free stock, and you get free stock. Actually, you get like 2 free stocks, I think, if you use the Webull link in the description. That's the broker I'm using. It's completely free. It is the best broker. Now I sound like I work for Webull, but it is true. It is true. It is the best broker that I've found. Better than Charles Schwab, which I've used. Better than Robinhood, which I've used, which is absolute shite, in my opinion. Yeah, back to the price. Back to the price. Sorry, we're back. 601. Yeah, we did hit 601 here. And yeah, there you go. Up almost up 1.5%. There you go, baby. And remember, guys, please don't get caught up in the stop price, right? I'm seeing a lot of people celebrate right now, which is fine. It's totally cool, right? What else are we here to do other than celebrate when we go up and get pissed when we go down, right? That's what we do best. But here's the thing. You got to understand. We kind of want this to go down to 570 today. We kind of want it to go down to we want it to go down to 570 before earnings, because if that happens again, okay, you know what that is. That's literally, if we're right about earnings, that's a steal. That is a steal before earnings, my friends. Now money from Hood comes to BNGO. I'll tell you what, if earnings is good, it'll FOMO right into BNGO. Hell yeah, it will. Hell yeah, well, the type of investors that are going in Hood that are buying Robinhood right now, oh my God, this is up 36%. This is outrageous. Why is Wall Street Bets buying this? This is not the right stock for them to buy. This is literally them helping the manipulators. Oh my gosh. What is there? Or I don't understand them. All right. Anyway, 602. And up over 1.5%. I don't understand Robinhood. But back to what I was saying. We need to understand. You guys need to understand. Separate the stock price from the company. Do your research and don't get caught up in the short-term price. That's what I'll say. And please, if we're not going to go up 50% after earnings or go up to 7 even, if we're only going to go up a little bit, or if it's just as expected, obviously I'm going to be, that's going to suck, right? Everybody, expectations are extremely high for earnings, rightly so in my opinion, right? The evidence shows a clear expectation, and that's what I'm doing. That's what most of us are doing. However, you have to understand, if we were to not do amazing, company's not just dying, right? It's not like the company just disappears, evaporates. No, this is still a company with a very auspicious long-term outlook, and with the Sapphire device, it's still very auspicious, right? Okay, so yeah, you have to brace. You have to be ready. You have to prepare yourself for the many possibilities that are going to happen today, right? So 603 right now, broke the intraday high again, up almost 2%. And remember, we're just moving with high growth today. We're just moving with high growth. We're not moving like this because people are anticipating earnings being great. We're not moving because of this, because of the CGC volume, right? The tweets that we're getting. Let's check the Twitter real quick while we're at it. I'm going to be real quick. We're going to go back to the chart in 1 second. Okay, no new tweets. We're not going up skyrocketing like this because we got new tweets, right? We didn't even get new tweets today, but we have got like 20, right? We actually got like 30 last few days. We're going up like this because of high growth. And yet, luckily, for once, today, after hours, is the day that we will move based on the company, not based on what other stocks are doing. Our company, not what other companies are doing. That is amazing. And hopefully our research has been right. Hopefully the evidence is what the predilection that we formed based on the evidence is correct. Hopefully. And we're going to see. We're going to see. It's today. All right. Wall Street Bets gets bribed. Yeah, honestly. Dude, I'm pretty sure I've heard reports of bribing scenarios. I don't know if I don't think they actually happened. I think it was a Wall Street Bet mod that said they had been bribed many times, but I don't know if they're true. Okay, it's just anyone can make stuff up on there, 605. It's very easy to make stuff up on Reddit, man, It's very easy to. All right, Brandon, do you predict that quarter two earnings will be the most profitable one yet? No, there's not much reason to believe it's going to be profitable or more profitable than the other ones, right? We're probably going to get 5 cents in the hole or worse, right? And I don't care. I don't care at all. And one thing that the recent article, the Seeking Alpha article, actually did amazingly well was actually saying that, yeah, that he said exactly that, was that people don't really care about the margins right now because we're expecting margins to go higher later on as we get more consumables as a bigger part of our revenue compared to the sales. Because the sales, remember, sales, we don't make a nice margin on the sales. We make our margins on the consumables, which, as you should know, that is the damn beauty of our business model, because consumables, I'm not going to explain the whole process, but I will say the ape language, which is consumables only going up every single year, every single quarter, actually, really. Essentially every single quarter they should be going up every single quarter. Very, very high chance, to my understanding, right? Technically speaking, there could be a slow quarter right after quarter four, for example, when every lab is having a ton of spending, they're doing a ton of volume. Technically we could get a lower quarter, but year over year the consumables only going to increase, only assuming we're increasing our sales and installations, which we will be 100%, right? Even if the company's going to fail and going to go down to $2 in a year, we're still going to probably, or not $2, but even if we're not going to do great, right? $2 is not realistic in my opinion. Okay, you need a market crash, we would have to miss, like Robbie said, 100% on revenue. We would have to just make $0 this quarter for us, or last quarter, for us to go down to $1.50 or $2. Now, yeah, so that's my answer. I don't think there's not much reason to believe that expenses are going to be down this quarter. The expenses are going to be very high, most likely. However, the revenue is likely going to be very high as well, and that's what we care. We don't really give a shit about the margins, to be honest with you. At least most investors with a lot of money and a lot of shares, they don't give a rat's ass about the expenses or the EPS. We want to know how many adoptions and sales and how much revenue, how much are we making? That's what we want to know. And as I'm talking, we're kind of cooling down a little bit at about 603, forming a hammer candle, maybe bullish candlestick pattern. Hopefully getting ready for another run. Let's see how overbought we are. We're not even, oh my gosh, we have so much room to run. We're at 60 on the RSI. We're not even in the overbought range yet. Beautiful, up over 2% right now. 604, 605, there we go. We're definitely outperforming Nano Dimension. Yeah, right now. Yeah, we are, absolutely. Field, so it seems like a gamble to hold BNGO and expect it to make short-term a stock increase. The stock is supposed to be for those who want to invest for long-term. I found an article covering BNGO, and it says the Sapphire is still more of a research tool than a practical medical machine. And if things work out for BNGO, the Sapphire will be more common in the medical field. Yes, it will be. Absolutely. My friend, we're getting in the clinical diagnostic realm. We're getting in that realm as we speak. And I do believe, I shouldn't say this, but I do think, I mean, this is speculative, sure, feel free to say, Brandon, you're making stuff up. I do feel like, and I do think the government reimbursements and the PLA codes and the FDA approval solution, if you will, is happening specifically for the use of clinical diagnostic use. And once that happens, I mean, even that, not only are we going to be good, not only are we're already getting into the cytogenetic and research labs that are doing cytogenetic. All this, pretty much think of it this way, right? Every single cytogenetic lab out there, almost all of them are gonna want the Sapphire or need one at some point, right? They're pretty much gonna switch, in my mind, right? Eventually they're gonna switch. Okay, there's no they're losing money if they don't. Literally, that's factual. That's coming from the company itself, and that's not just this company, but third parties as well. Fact checking, like the PhDs, like the publications. I guess that's not really a third party, second party. You know what? Whatever. Okay. Once we get in the clinical diagnostics realm, those sales are going to skyrocket because there's a lot of people doing high volume for diagnosis like FSHD, for example. They're using other shitty methods, which we've already proved that the Sapphire is better for diagnosis in FSHD than karyotyping and CMA. We're gonna replace those, and this is why investing now. Although a lot of people say, you're overvalued, you got a high price to earnings ratio. Okay, both of those things. Yes, we have a high PE, but that doesn't necessarily mean we're overvalued. Okay, if you look at the whole macroeconomic of Bionano, right? If you look at Bionano as a whole, look at everything about the company, we're not overvalued. I would make the case that we're actually undervalued. I will be making that case in a video probably. This weekend. That's gonna be a long one, but yeah. Anyways, I think I did miss a $60,000 or not dollar. Much more than $60,000, a couple $100,000, 6,000 share buy at 604. I missed that. So that is good to see, helping the price to climb higher. And what I'll say is that's why it's so auspicious to buy BioNano now. You're basically buying and saying, hey, this product is so good and it's guaranteed in my mind, or it's very likely to get a ton of sales because it's the best in the world. So if you have the brain to understand, wow, okay, this product is the best in the world, it's probably going to get a ton of sales. And then you look at the installations, which is only 107 right now, and you're like, holy shit, I am buying this company with 107 installations. I am buying this before the world knows that it's about to adopt this, and it's about to have worldwide adoption, or not, maybe not worldwide, but thousands of Sapphires installed. That's the auspicious nature of it, man. That's what you're betting on, and you have to, and to understand that, to get to that conclusion, it's not that hard, to be honest with you. I mean, watch a couple presentations, okay, or you can just take my word for it. I hope you don't, right? I actually have a section on the due diligence Sapphire deep dive in the 119-page document. You just have to watch this presentation right here. Where's it at? It's up here. This one right here. You just got to watch this, and then you'll understand why the Sapphire, how the Sapphire is actually legit. And yes, it is a legit product. Yes, it does what they say it does. Yeah. So, yeah, there's a lot of things there, but yeah, UVXY going back down here. Yeah, the markets, yeah, the Russell is absolutely skyrocketing. Yes, sir. If I have to choose one to be successful, BNGO or UVXY, you know which one I'm choosing. Okay, BNGO all day. Valuation is based on present value of future earnings. That's why cyclical stocks have much lower PE ratios than growth companies. Absolutely. Absolutely. And people, yes, okay, you want to make the argument, right? Okay, you want to make the argument, Brandon, the future increased sales are already priced in. No, I absolutely disagree with that for a couple reasons, right? Our current valuation is barely what our revenue, actually barely what our profit would be in 2029 or even 2028 or 2027 if it's the bull case scenario that we've projected in our DCF model. Also, you have to remember, we're not the company is not solely trading based on what they're making. There's other things like FOMO, like greed, like hype, like the investor base, like catalysts, FDA approval, marketing, 5 large clinical studies, COI lab, nanonozzle, Sapphire 2.0. Revenue increases are not the only thing that's going to send the stock higher. No. C-suite additions, one of our C-suite additions, the CCO, Jason Pryor, the legend himself, when we announced that, we went up 20% that day. Right? I'm not saying it's going to happen again next time we hire somebody, but I'm just saying that's like, just because we make a huge number of revenue, that's not the only reason why we're going to go up, right? And as I'm saying, we're absolutely skyrocketing right now, 609. Holy shite! Wow. Okay, up almost 3% of the day. Who's looking? I mean, we'll see how we close. We'll see how we do on earnings, but right now, I don't want to be a dick, but Thresh, your advice of not buying the dip right here is not looking the best. And I say that because Thresh has been on my ass for the last 2 days or so. I don't know why, but Thresh has been trying his best to spread as much fear as possible. And you guys got to be careful of that. Separate the stock from the company. Separate the stop price. Separate that FUD and Thresh and all the bears saying you're going to go down, don't buy the dip, right? All this dogmatic shit, right? Separate that from what you're seeing the company do and what you actually see as the evidence, right? This is what you have to do as an investor. This is what Warren Buffett, this is what all the great investors do. I guarantee you they don't look at the green or red on the day. I can guarantee you they look at the financials and the revenue of the company. They look at the DCFs. They look at the projected revenue. They look at the Sapphire, not the Sapphire, but the product, right? They look at the actual practicality of the company. This is how they gauge whether they invest. Don't gauge whether you invest on whether we're up or down or up on the day, right? That's stupidity. That's what Thresh and all the bears do. Okay, Thresh would have you sell. Thresh literally would have had you sell right here. and this is how you know the bear. And this is just another, as if we need another example, but nonetheless, it's another example of bears spreading shit, spreading lies, FUD, for no reason other than to manipulate you and take your money. Simple as it gets. Simple as it gets, man. All right. It's because he sold the stock at lower prices and he is regretting selling it, so he's trying to scare people out so he can buy back. Yeah, but he already has made a ton of money, though. Thresh has already made a ton of money, man. He got this at 50 cents. And then I don't know where he sold, but he sold most of it I don't know what price he sold it at, but you could be right, Jay. I hope you're right. Earned $808, $880 off my AMD option play and pivoted my earnings into BNGO and AMC. Hell yeah, dude! Look, speaking of AMC, yeah, this is kind of what I expected up to when Robinhood is running. Yeah, Robinhood is kind of the hype today, although it's getting killed right now, as it should, It's getting absolutely killed right now. Well, it's still up 20% a day, but you know what I mean. It was up. How much was this up? 100%? I think it was. I think this was up. Hold on, let me see where the close was. Yeah, this was up almost basically around right around 100% at highs. Wow. Wow. Pump and dump, eh? Pump and dump. Anyone? 606 or 604. Up over 2%. Brandon bought the dip today. 450 at 586. Bought the dip. Wow, that's awesome. That's awesome. That's great timing. 586. You're 2 cents off of the perfect ad for the day. That's legendary. Yeah, but because he sold, even without paying taxes on his gains, he won't be able to buy back as many shares as he had before, which is why he keeps giving the dire predictions. And Thresh bought a hood at $80. Oh man. Oh, that's funny. That's funny. That's mean. Hey man, remember when Thresh was like, "I'm a changed man"? Yeah, I don't. Thresh is kind of like, you guys remember Mixing Scholar? I enjoyed Mixing Scholar's company. That man was funny. That man, we had a good time with him chatting. But he reminds me of him because they both switch. They both have that bipolar mood swing action. You know, they're like, "Hey, I love the company." The next day, they're like, "Dude, this company's ass. Sell all your shares, Brandon. You suck. You're an idiot if you're holding." You know. And then it's like, "Wait a second, aren't you holding this as 15% of your portfolio?" And he's like, "What? No, I'm not doing that." He is. He's already told us this, right? So. Earnings is today, though. That's what you want to. Yeah, remember, all these. I mean, we have a good time on the streams, but everybody needs to be thinking back of their mind all the time. You should be thinking earnings. The revenue's coming out today. What is my mind? What is your plan? Are you going to be like me? Are you going to be basically swing trading this? You're basically betting. I mean, what I'm betting on, what a lot of us are betting on, is an earnings beat, right? And remember, this is a long-term company. Okay, don't get it twisted. Although we're very, very excited and expectant upon good things in the earnings report, this is a long-term investment, man. Yeah, we think we're gonna do good, but nonetheless, make a plan and see what you think. Look at the evidence that I've put together for you, and do your own independent research. Sure, okay, do that as well, please. See whether you think we're going to beat or not. Don't believe the last thing I want is people believing we're going to beat earnings because I think we're going to beat earnings, right? And I know that happens. That's just what happens when you do what we're doing. I understand that, but I hope you don't. If you are going to do that, don't get super disappointed if I'm wrong. Do your own research and see if you agree with my synthesis that it is basically we're likely to beat. And revenue, not EPS. I'm not predicting the EPS at all. Frankly, I don't really. I could pretty much. I actually want the EPS to be bad because I want the expenses to be high. I want them to be, at least to a degree. And of course, assuming they're going to be smartly using their money, of course, not just throwing dollars out the window, right? Yeah. But I want them to be. I want them to be strategically expanding the business. I don't care about the profit margins right now. I want them to get a huge installed base, so the consumable revenue, those profit margins will increase an insane amount on the quarter, on the year, right? Once we get a ton of sapphires installed, we need more than 100 sapphires installed. We need a couple hundred, if not a couple thousand. Let's see how many sapphires installed we need for profitability, which is going to be 2023. Let's actually go to the bull case here. I'm going to do the bull case because we always look at the base case. We might as well look at the bull case every once in a while, right? Okay, so this is saying... Okay, so... Wait, is this the bull case? Yeah, it is. No, it's not. That's the base case. And Here we go. This is the bull case. Here we go. I was looking at something that didn't look right there. Okay, 2023, so 500... Here you go. 540 sapphires installed until we're profitable, right? We would need... And right now we only have 107, right? So... That kind of gives you some perspective on that. Anyway, 607 right now, up over 2.5% in the green. I'm at 613 shares of BNGO at 597 now. Oh yeah, that's about the same. That's almost the exact same average as me. How does it feel looking at your portfolio every day, going red, going green, going green? You know, it's switching every day. That's what mine is. No, I'll cash my profits and rebuy when it comes down again. I'm 100% BNGO. If you're not 100% BNGO, What are you doing? 100% BNGO. And actually, that's kind of hypocritical because technically I'm only 90% BNGO, right? Because I bought UVSY yesterday and now I'm almost down, barely in the green now. Barely. But yeah, long term, all you need is one company. All you need is one company. All right, funny how people wait till earnings day to think about whether we will be earnings or not. The pattern has been clear for months. That it has, my friend. Jason Smith, I'm glad to see you here again. I haven't seen you in a while, my friend. Glad to see you here. Jason Smith, awesome. And I agree with you totally. I'm glad to see that you're confident. That gives me more confidence because I know you are Jason Smith, for lack of a better term, I consider you the scientist of the group because you probably understand that you're one of the few people in this community that probably understand the OGM better than I do, maybe, right? So that's great to see. I think the management is very optimistic. I think the evidence is very clear, and I think the stock price is very undervalued. And we've got the short interest is high. Everything is setting up very nicely for a huge price movement today. Right, and I can't believe I get to say that for once. I can actually predict that we're going to go up like 20%, like that. I don't know if I'm necessarily predicting that, but I'm predicting something like that. Right? I'm trying to not. Hey, I know there's going to be people out there YOLOing when I say stuff like that, so I got to stop myself. So, but yeah, hey, you guys, all my OGs know what we're doing, right? All my OGs know. All you have to do is go to the pinned messages and go to this right here, right? That's pretty much how you can see what I'm thinking for earnings or revenue, more so earnings, right? All right. Mythical physics, yeah. Those who think they know that BNGO will drop after earnings remind me of those who sold at 70 cents. Yeah, and they also remind me of those who sold and told everybody to buy puts at 430. Strangely, very reminiscent of the Robbie Smith days, where Robbie Smith was like the bear. Nowadays, Thresh is like the number one bear. Now, Robbie Smith used to be the number one bear by. I mean, who's to say Robbie Smith isn't just, another account of Dr. Pepper's or Thresh is another account of Robbie Smith's, right? Who's to say that's not true? That could be definitely true, but how can I join the Discord, mate? That's an amazing question. I'm glad you asked it. There's a free link in the description for it. It should work. Let me know if that Discord link's worth. I haven't updated it in a while. It should work, though. Discord link in the description, my friend. Please use it. I want more Discord members. Please give your revenue projection. Give the revenue. Whoa! 6.2 million. Whoa. 4 million minimum, more like 5-6 million. That's green money. That's an OG right there. 420 Stas. I love that name, by the way. Green money 420 Stas. That's beautiful. And he's saying almost 5-6 million. Oh my gosh, everybody's bullish on this. Yeah, go give your revenue projections. As I'm talking, we're cooling down here. 602, 1.5% of the green. The reason Robbie is not here because he can't afford internet bills anymore. But Thresh used to be a respectable bear, not anymore. Yeah, I don't know what's gotten into him. My friend. Actually, you know what? I think I know what's happening. The clock is ticking. The time of death, right? It's almost like you have X number of time to live. Like the freaking doctor, like the nurse was telling me yesterday. The nurse was telling me, she didn't say this outright, but she basically did. Okay, she basically said glaucoma is it glaucoma or glaucoma? Whatever, you know the disease that I'm talking about. She basically said, hey, you have high eye pressure. I checked it twice, and then I looked it up, and I'm like, holy shit, I'm going blind in 10 years. I'm like, fuck. I was freaking the hell out. And that it's like Thresh. I don't know. Okay, to put that, I was trying to make the connection here. I was basically saying it's like Thresh it has like a few more days until BNGO skyrockets, and then he can't be a bear, right? That's what I was trying to say. Yeah. So cooling down because I bought more UG. You bought more up there? It's a great long-term entry, and I think that would be a great. Actually, I think that would be a great short-term entry. But obviously, you're gonna have to wait a couple hours, right? Right now, we're just moving. Right now, we're just going up and down with high growth, which is why it's almost pointless to get excited based on going up 3% when you know that we're just moving with high growth. I will be excited once we're up 30% on the earnings news. That's the news that will actually stay and make us close above $7, in my opinion. A day of reckoning. Precisely. Now holding 11,500 shares, super bullish. I love how everybody's so bullish now. And yesterday everybody was freaking the hell out. We've been trading in the same range of 550 to 630 literally for a long time. And we've actually got a decent level of resistance as well. If I draw it up here. Yeah, wow. We got another perfect level of resistance there. Institutional ownership, let's go ahead and refresh that. All right. No, it looks like there's no filings today. Nope, no filings today so far. Let's refresh the Twitter. Here we go. 8 minutes ago, don't miss the finals of 7 OGM presentations. Solid tumor characterization. See, this is stuff, like, if you don't think the Sapphire has a use, there you go, right? I mean, just go. If you don't think the Sapphire is legit, just go to their damn Twitter page. Good luck debunking it after that, right? 604. 3% is nothing, times that by 20, and that's end of year. Oh, baby. I'll tell you what, we do actually have a percent. I need to freaking bookmark the article we got today. I'm going to do that after, hopefully, if I remember. What was I saying? Yeah, there's actually, in 10 years from now, or not 10 years, 9 years, 7 to 9 years from now, BioNano's price is likely to go up. If we're right, it's likely to go up at least 1,900%. Or, I mean, yeah, probably more than that. Probably, I would say, in my opinion, more than that. That would put our share price at like $120, I think, to my understanding. Finally, we got somebody else to do the math so I can actually say it. Sorry about your eye pressure. I personally would relieve that pressure with an ice pick, but I am not a doctor. Make your own decisions. Rooting for you, buddy. No, actually, okay, I should have been clear that. No, I actually don't have eye pressure. No, that was the stupid nurse, right? I mean, the nurse, I could have reacted to it better. I was fucking freaking the hell out because she said, whatever, I don't actually have high eye pressure. The doctor came in and did some sort of more accurate test or whatever. He said it was normal, so I'm good. I'm good, actually. I'm extremely thankful for that. But I was sitting there in the doctor's for like 15 minutes, just thinking to myself, I only have a couple years left of seeing, or like 10 years of seeing, or like something. Because I looked it up and it said like I could be wrong. I looked it up for like 5 seconds because my eyes were dilated. I could barely see. It said 15 years for the glaucoma to fully develop or whatever. I was thinking, all right, I was thinking it's over. But luckily the doctor came in and did a more accurate test, and it was not real. It was the previous reading was false or whatever. So. Yeah, no, I'm good. My friend. I'm good, luckily. Brent, I wish you read the email I sent you. You could explain why the short positions that kept going up. My friend, if you're the one that sent me the article on sending why the short volume was bullish, short volume is actually bullish. I saw that. I read almost all of that, my friend. I didn't respond to you. I should have responded to you. I forgot. I don't know why I didn't respond to you, but yeah, I did read that, my friend Scott. If you're the one that sent that, yes, I read that. I read almost all that article. I think I read at least half of it, maybe all of it. I don't know, but. Yeah, it's no. I mean, the short. I didn't really find anything that big in that article. I wanted to see the actual evidence of proving that, because I find that a little bit hard to believe that almost all of the short interest is actually, like, the higher the short interest is, that's actually not actually shorts. That's just buying. That's just the way the brokers deal with the orders. So I don't know. I don't know if I believe that fully, but it was definitely interesting. The doctor came in and used that Sapphire to cure brain and LFG. Yeah, we'll go with that. Oh, I was 10% BNGO in May. Now I'm 44% BNGO. Hell yeah. Yes, I am very happy that Renaissance Technology is in. Yeah, Renaissance is great. They've got about 10 million shares. However, I'm way more excited about these guys. And when other YouTubers tell you guys that that these guys are so bullish because they have 9 million shares, be fucking careful. Let me tell you something, guys. The real statistic you want to look at on Fintel is portfolio allocation. I'm telling you. If you look at the shares, it's like, wow, that's a lot of shares. You have to do it. You have to be looking at this in perspective to what the institution has in their portfolio. These guys, it doesn't. If BNGO goes up 500% tomorrow, that barely affects their portfolio because their portfolio allocation is less than 0.1%. Think about how little that is. That barely fucking affects anything. If you go down, however, and this is actually bearish that most of our top holders have a very low portfolio allocation. That's actually bearish, okay? And that is to be expected with a stock that's as low in valuation as BioNano. But if you go down here, what I love is these guys right here. This Momentum ETF, they have 4% allocation of their portfolio. They have almost 3.5 million shares. Their average price is $637 above the current price. That is what makes me very confident. Okay, if there's one thing that you're going to be bullish on for institutional ownership, do the portfolio allocation, not the institutional ownership of the shares outstanding. Okay, at least that's my opinion, right? You determine whether you love institutional ownership as an indicator or not. I don't. It's good. It's not something that the revenue product, the company, the business I care about more than the institutional ownership percentage. Why do you think that BNGO will go up short term when we have a freaking bearish market for the growth stocks? Yeah, we do. We kind of do have a bear market for the growth stocks. Yeah, that's true. But I would say because we have earnings, my friend. One word, earnings. Today, literally today. I can't believe we're saying that. It's already here. It's today. Yeah. That's why I think we're going up. $7, $3.7 to $4 million in revenue. We could not hit 7. We could hit 650 or 620 or 630, but I do think revenue is going to beat. How the price will react to that, that's yet to be seen. We'll see. I hope to see everybody here on the earnings. I hope to see you guys on the earnings call. Good honesty about bearish institutional ownership. I really appreciate you doing both spectrums. I try, my friend Christopher. I appreciate that you recognize that. Yeah, I try. My friends, if I know some people I know some people think this. Some people look at this channel and think that I am just profiting off people and the interest of BNGO, which, to be honest with you, I make a couple dollars an hour on YouTube. I can actually show you that. I haven't showed you that in a while. But I actually make, I don't make, it's nothing to be envious about, but I'm totally thinking of what we have. But back to what I was saying, I have gone through this, I have gone through the big question so many times in my head. Actually, almost every time when I go out and I run like a mile a day usually. Yeah, I run about a mile a day every day. Usually when I'm running, at least used to, when we were going down May 13th days, dude, I thought about it almost every single day. Is BioNano undervalued? Is it overvalued? Should I be risking all this money that I have, and should I be risking all these other people's money as well? Because a lot of people take influence of what I'm saying. I go over this question. I mean, it doesn't stop. I go over this question almost. I go over it's never as long as we have this channel set. As long as this channel is doing what it is, that question is always going to be burning in my mind. And I always come down to the same thing, and it's the Sapphire. It's better than everything else in the world. It's greater than 500 base pair. It does more structural variant. It's more accurate. It's cost effective. It's easier to use, and it's quicker. That is the reason why we're undervalued, right? Also, the nano nozzle possibility. Those are the two reasons why we're always going to be undervalued until we get into the freaking 3 billion and even higher in that market cap range, in my opinion, right? Now, as a long-term investor, it doesn't really matter to me whether we go up or down the day, depending on high growth. I'm worried about the Sapphire sales. Today, it's so crazy to actually think that this is, to actually be able to say this. Today we're gonna find out if last quarter they've been doing their job as a company. Hopefully they've been working their asses off, and hopefully the sales can reflect that. I'm hoping for a beat. Stephen Roberts, $5 donation. Thank you so much, my friend. Beat the case. No jail time. Absolute legend. Thank you so much, my friend. Stephen Roberts, absolute legend. Thank you for the donation, my friend. 603 right now, up almost 2% in the green right now. You're bullish, but you call out bearish tendencies when you see them. Mad respect. So everybody YOLO. So everybody YOLO. Oh, man. I get the freaking Wall Street Bets YOLO jargon and language. I enjoy it too much. But yeah. Christopher, I appreciate that. Yeah. It comes down to if the Sapphires are going to sell. That's what it comes down to. Whether the bulls or bears are right, is the Sapphire as good as we think it is? There's been no reason to doubt that. All the publications, I'm sure you guys know what I'm talking about, right? Just go to their damn Twitter. Just go scroll down their Twitter and try to find something that's bearish. Also, how about this fact? Somebody right now, send me the link to some article that says the Sapphire sucks. Or better yet, there's a couple articles that say the Sapphire isn't going to get a ton of sales. Better yet, find an article where it's like data, where an actual study or data-driven publication, Send me one of those that says the Sapphire is not as good as not that good. There's none of them. At least I have never found one. Or at least, never one that's like explicit, okay, we use the Sapphire, we don't think it's good. No, I've never seen one of those. Never. it is impossible at this point, at this stage in the company, for it to be fraudulent. So fraud is out of the question. Future growth is there. The product is there. The cash on hand is there. The market is there. The stock price, I mean, I would say relatively speaking, I mean, you also got future innovation, nano nozzle, applications that haven't even been developed. CEO has said, you've got, the company is in a very good spot, you know? From an investor perspective, okay, we don't have the most informative perspective because, you know, we're not a damn insider. We don't know if they're actually working on the nano nozzle, if they're actually doing this, if they're actually thinking, if they're actually confident about the company. All we see is what they want us to hear. Everything they say to us, they think about whether they want us to hear it. So, but everything that we've gotten, all the information that we've gotten points to one thing, which is this is an auspicious long-term stock and company, and this will outperform the market long-term easily, right? And by a large margin. That's what we're all betting on, man. That's why we're all here. That's why I'm here. All right. Brandon, what is 1 + 1? A question for the damn philosophers, my friend. Hopefully it doesn't end in a divorce. You streaming before the market closes? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Here, I'll go ahead and do the quick plug real quick. Hold on. Another quick plug. All right, last time I'm doing this. If you're new here and you want to go to and you want to make sure you don't miss the earnings report here, this is where it is. This is where 4 hours. Oh my gosh, 4 hours away. That's crazy. 4 hours away. Earnings. This is it. Yeah. Actually, okay, it's a little bit more like 5 hours away, I guess, because it's this is starting at 2:25. Earnings is 3, and this is in Central Time here. So basically, just think of it this way: get on the stream. Get on my stream if you want to look at my forehead some more. Get on the stream like a couple minutes before the market closes, or you know, a little bit, or be early, right? That's when the report is going to come in. Can you explain the lack of profitability? Sure. So with a company like this in the biotechnology sector or the biopharmaceutical, whatever you want, genetic testing, whatever you want to genetics, whatever you want to categorize us as, a high growth stock such as ourselves, and with a company with a new product, relatively speaking, with relatively speaking, not a huge proof of concept, right? Based on the sales, okay, I would argue that we've got as good as proof of concept as you can get, okay? But if you just look at the sales, you're going to look at this and say, this product is not yet proven. That's what people are saying. That is actually a reason why we're auspicious, because we have actually done the research and seen, no, this does have proof of concept because we've done the research. It's not that hard, right? All you have to do is watch a couple presentations, look at a couple of charts. Savr's better than everything else it does. It's niche. It's better than everything else in the world. Literally. I mean, that's a fact. Okay. The lack of profitability stems from huge expenses, obviously. And we're not going to be profitable until the consumables. And this is the big reason why. We're not profitable right now because the Sapphire's profit margins, the actual sales here, this top column, right? These ones right here. We want this to be huge, but we actually more so want the volume of the Sapphires to be huger. Right, and to actually be bigger, because the consumable revenue, this is where we make our money, to my understanding. This is where we're profitable and where we will get huge gross margins on the genomes being analyzed, on the kits being bought, on any sort of purchase contributing to the total consumable revenue. And right now, we only have 107 Sapphires installed. Once we get closer to 500. That is when you will see right here. Look down here, right? Stay with me. Zoom in here. I know most of you are on your phone. It's probably hard to see here. But the net profit or the net income, that's how I think of it. That's how I learned it. Net income column or row, I should say. That's when we're profitable. Okay. So right now we basically need to 5x our Sapphires installed to be profitable. We're projecting that's going to be in 2023 or 2024. That's when profitability will come. And in my opinion, even with a company like this, yes, you're going to hear me right here. Understand this, right? Pay attention. Don't take me out of context, though, please. Even though the future earnings and revenue is priced in, so to speak, some of it, not all of it. Do not tell me every single year in the future, literally until mankind is extinct, is priced in now. No. Some of the future revenue is priced in now. We have a 1.7 billion market cap. That's relatively low when you consider the nano as a possibility, and when you consider we are going to be making 2 billion in profit annually in less than 10 years in the bull case, which is not even that bullish, right? This is without, remember, this chart is not even factoring in nano nozzle. Okay, that's not even factoring in nano nozzle. Yes, it is realistic that we could have 18,000 Sapphires installed. There's 2,500 genetic labs, cytogenetic labs out there. We're gonna get in all those. FDA approval, set government reimbursements, and PLA codes. Then we start getting into the diagnostic realm. Okay. Then the Sapphire 2.0 comes out, and then we get higher volume, and the cost per genome goes down to $100 by 2023. Right now it's $500. There's going to be 1,000 sales. Okay. There's going to be the adoption is going to be worldwide, and it's going to be worldwide, man. It's going to be global. The management themselves say that's their goal: global Sapphire adoption. That's as simple as it gets. Christopher Weltmer, $5 donation. God, dude, thank you so much. God bless you, brother. And I love your kill switch riffs from an OG. Yeah. Were you? Oh, you were the one yesterday that was talking about playing the high note. I played the high notes perfectly yesterday on kill switch. Dude, for some reason my hands were sweating so much yesterday when I was playing. I don't know why. At the starts, that only happens when I was nervous yesterday. My hands were sweating for some reason, but. Yeah, I love playing guitar. I love playing guitar on stream, man. Probably because I get more attention playing guitar on stream than in any other point in my life playing guitar. Because no one gives. I'm pretty sure every guitarist can relate to that. Like, just playing a new riff for your family that you think's really good, and they're like, play Wonderwall or play ACDC, right? You know what I mean? But my friend, I appreciate that donation. Thank you so much. I love playing guitar for you guys. All right, back to what I was saying though. I lost where I was, but yeah, basically to sum up what I was talking about there, profitability is going to come when we get about 500 Sapphires installed, 2023, 2024, and the price. Oh yeah, okay, no, I know what I was talking about. I was talking about the future pricing in, with the future revenue being priced in now. I would argue, and I think this is factual for any company ever, right? It is, okay. Not every single revenue beat or profitability or increase in gross margins or anything good about the financials and revenue, not all of that is priced in. I would argue that if in 2023 this is going to happen, we got 500 Sapphires installed, 2 billion, or not 2 billion, 2,000 in profit, we're profitable then, we are going to go up because of that. And the reason for that is because not all of the future revenues is projected. And also, another thing, there are bears and there are naysayers and Simon Barnett's out there that don't think this is going to happen. The only people that are actually expecting this to happen are the bulls. The only people that are expecting that is the people who are buying it right now. The people who aren't buying it are going to see this company and be like, holy shit, this is a legit product. They have momentum, and there are only 500 Sapphires installed with a realm, with a market that has not only diagnostics in clinics and hospitals, but bigger than that, at least short term, right? Long term, cytogenetics won't even matter. But cytogenetics, which has 2,500 labs worldwide, and that's only going to be increased by 2023. That's going to be huge. The genomic sector. It's my belief, you guys make your own opinion on this. It's my belief that the genetic sector, as far as demand goes, it's going to skyrocket. The demand for genetics and the breakthroughs in genetics is going to be huge, because that is where, from my perspective, I feel like I do think that's the most likely area that the next huge wave of healthcare revolutions are going to come from. I don't mean like the new ibuprofen that's more efficient. No, I'm talking expanding the human life expectancy from 70 to 100 years to over 100 years for everybody, and even bigger than that, right? That's what I'm talking about. Okay, making people who are actually 50 look like they're 30 today. That's what it's going to be in the future. I don't know if that's a decade away or a century or 5 centuries away. I don't even know if that's possible, but if that's going to happen, right? I mean, all the people, think about it this way: all of the people who said let's not do, or all the people who doubted innovation from humans, they've all been wrong. Historically, one thing is true in the last couple of centuries, especially the last century. Innovation in humans, it never stops. If we're right about genetics, BioNano, it's going to be one of those that benefits hugely, most likely. All right, anyways, let's go back up here. Christopher Welmer, another $5 donation. My friend, why'd you do that? Thank you so much. Why'd you do that? You didn't have to do that. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, let me read some comments here. When do they announce earnings today? All right, so I think this, take a shot every time I get asked this, right? Okay, so earnings is right after. Just to make it simple, just join the stream, my stream. Hopefully, you're gonna choose right before the market closes, and we'll cover everything there is. All right. Innovation is exponential, brother. Won't stop. I know. Precisely. Innovation has always been more than what people are expecting. Especially in new fields like genetics, relatively speaking, right? Yes, genetics is a new field for us, for humans, at this point in the timeline for humans' life, right? We've gotten almost everything. Compared to I guess this depends on your perspective, but genetics, relatively speaking, to the other fields like like food, which we've been dealing with for a lot longer than 20 years. Genetics is relatively new, so there's a lot of innovation left to be had, probably because of that, more so than other fields such as food, for example, right? I hope that makes sense. All right, let me go up here and read some stuff. Hard to see here. Brandon says Brandon is having flashbacks to when he was awaiting the result of his eyes future. Go get that Braille keyboard kidding. Oh man, I was. I'm not having flash. I've processed that pretty much fully now, but yeah, that was. I tell you what, I wasn't thinking of the channel or BNGO at all when that was happening. When I was awaiting whether I was gonna be blind or not. Jesus. And then to think all of that misconfusion there was pretty much just because of a faulty machine that they used. All right, let me go up here. Earnings has me feeling like a kid on Christmas. I know, me too. Me too. We'll see. We could be. Hopefully, we're not about to get cold though. You know what I mean? Hopefully, our expectations are actually accurate, right? We'll see. Have yourself prepared for the worst, and you'll never be disappointed, right? But I'm not doing that. I'm expecting what we're expecting. If this everything we're gonna beat the expectations. If this evening we're gonna beat the expectations, why the freaking price is not spiking? Buy the rumors, sell the news, isn't it? No, actually, for most companies or most stocks it is, but for BioNano it's been buy the news actually, because once earnings hits, that's when we go up, not before. And the reason why we're not going up is because not everybody. I'd say this is kind of stupidity and lack of knowledge, right? Or lack of not knowledge, but lack of work, lack of effort. People don't actually. I understand this. It takes a lot of time. Other YouTubers don't have the time to go and look at every single one of them. I wish that I could have gotten. Oh yeah, and I need to do a freaking. That reminds me, I need to do a collab with Mr. Investle. I'm going to do that pretty soon here, hopefully. But they don't know about what we know. We've put the data together. We've put the pieces of Sapphire sales. We've got 13 of them together. When you factor in that the last earnings report, let's go to ChartMill here. If you go to ChartMill, we only got 3.1 million in the last quarter. We're only projected 3.5 million this quarter. That's only 400,000 more. We only need a couple more sales more than we did have last quarter to make up that difference. And then you add in the extra consumable revenue or a higher sales, higher rental agreements, whatever it is, then you're getting a beat. It's very easy for us to get a beat right here. It's very easy. And that's what I think is going to happen. We'll see, though. $6 flat right now, up a little under 1.5%. High growth is cooling down, and Microvision's holding up pretty well. BioNano is kind of struggling a little bit. Simon, what about Simon? He's not a specialist in this field, I know. Simon is, my understanding, Simon has a finance degree. And I think Simon has some shady stuff going. I think there's some shady stuff surrounding Simon because we went back and forth, debated BioNano, debated optical genome mapping, and I asked him if he wanted to have an interview on YouTube. I told him about the channel. I told him, hey, let's do a freaking interview, man. It'd be good publicity for both of us, man. Let's do it. Said no for compliance reasons, right? He said he can't talk about specific companies or stocks. The other day, I see a video where Simon Barnett talks about stocks and genetics with another YouTuber, and I'm like, wait a second. Something's not right here. Are you seeing what I'm saying? Are you putting the pieces together, my friends? So I don't know what's up with that. We already know he has previously made commitments in the form of investing in PacBio before he decided whether BNGO was a good investment. He conveniently neglected the nanonozzle documents I sent him. Remember, this is the most forget all the other stuff. Above all the stuff I just said, I sent him the nanonozzle documents. The 2020 nanopore nanochannel device. I sent him that. I sent him everything we got, essentially. Not everything. I sent him a couple things. I sent him the grant by PacBio. I sent him the 2016 thing and the 2020 thing for the nanonozzle documents and evidence. He didn't fucking respond. And I didn't just send him out of the blue like, hey, Simon, check this out. No, he asked, I told him that I was talking about nanonozzle or something, and then he asked for my source. I sent him them, and then he didn't respond. This is the stuff that makes me think Simon is not very fair. I could be wrong. A first impression could be wrong here, but dude, that's not a very fair thing to do. If you're wanting to be fair, you have to look at that evidence that you just asked for and then tell me what you're thinking. Or at least, at the very least, don't be like, don't do a double standard on me, Don't do that. All right, he and Brandon essentially have the same genomics education. Both have done loads of research, and both understand a lot about genomics. But he should not be the head of the ARC genomics team. How hard I don't know how hard it is to get somebody that has has experience with either genetics companies working with them, or at least some sort of degree, maybe, you know. I think degrees are overrated largely, but you know, some sort of degree would maybe be nice. And somebody that's been in the investing world. How hard is it to find somebody that understands everything about sequencing, or not everything, but a lot about sequencing and mapping and all the cytogenetics and everything that they do as far as analyzing genomes, and has some investing experience? Instead, they pick someone with no genomic experience and throw them at the head of the team. I don't get it. Whatever. It doesn't matter. It really we overemphasize the importance. We overrate the importance of ARC, I think. At the end of the day, guys, ARC is ARC the reason why we sell sapphires? No, that does not matter at all. Right? It doesn't matter at all. 607 right now, up almost 2.5%. We spiked because high growth spiked. Simon reminds me of Simon reminds me of a kid who has overreached himself and is over his head in his first job interview. Overachievers are great, but I don't follow one into battle. That's well said right there. The thing about Simon is that when I read his stuff, dude, I have read stuff of his and I don't even understand it completely. Okay, remember, I have tried my best. I am just a guy like you. I don't have better credentials than Simon. Okay. I don't even have a finance degree right now. I'm in college right now. I don't even have any degrees right now that are done, right? But what I will say is that that Simon doesn't acknowledge. I am good at optogenome mapping. I'm good at it. I understand the basics of optogenome mapping. I don't do the sequencing stuff. When he's talking about sequencing, Kate, I am like barely following you, man. I'm barely there. my half of my brain is like following you. The other half is like thinking about the damn Witcher 3, Blood of Elves, right? Or yeah, well, I actually just got Witcher 3 by the way. Does anyone play Witcher 3 by the way? Is it good? I keep hearing great things, but I'm gonna play it today. Play it today for the first time. It just came yesterday. Anyway, I'm a nerd. Sorry, I'm a nerd. Back to what I was saying. Although Simon says all this esoteric jargon, he never has he once looked at something good, like some good publication on optogenome mapping, and commented. All he says, all he critiques is the stuff that he doesn't like. He never talks about the stuff that he does like. And I guarantee you, if there's a shred of honor left in him after his damn selling out with PacBio, I guess you could call selling out with his job at ARC. He would admit that optical genome mapping has a niche, because anyone with a brain, anyone can see, even I can see this, okay? And I'm gonna keep on the chart here because we're testing the intraday high here at 609, up almost 3% right now. Beautiful. We're just moving with high growth. Remember, guys, don't get your hopes up right now, okay? Don't get excited. Well, okay, it's fine to celebrate, but you know what I mean, right? We're just moving with high growth. Literally, we're just moving with nano dimension and microvision. These three are moving exactly the same. Literally, look at this, exactly the same, essentially. Earnings is going to determine our value, man. I know I've said it 1,000 times, but you should not be worried about anything other than earnings right now for the price, short term and midterm and long term, right? But yeah, Simon seems biased. He doesn't seem very honorable to me, and I'll leave it with that. I've been ranting long enough for that. Let's refresh some stuff. Then I'm gonna read some comments, and then I think we're gonna get out of here. All right. Okay, here we go. Got a lot of stuff happening now. Yes, sir. Okay. OGM unveiled the complex architectural alterations of the cancer genome. See, you don't see Simon commenting on this. Where's Simon at? Right here, let me go ahead and do this. All right, boom. I think that's innocuous enough. Any validity in this, or does OGM not have any niche or market at all, like some of your comments imply, in my opinion? Question mark. All right. He never says. I bet what he'll say here is that something about sequencing doing it better. He's not gonna be like, no, optical genome mapping, yes, it's better than karyotyping. No, he's not. Simon should buy the rental membership from Brandon. He would enlighten him. Oh man, dude, I've been meaning, but with the member, I keep forgetting to do the damn. I want to do more perks for the memberships, but I also don't want to make it like a. I want the membership thing to be like a donation rather than a service. You know, I don't want to start selling my services on YouTube, because at the end of the day, I'm a guy here that's telling you about stock. I'm not trying to like make money off of services like 90. Dude, the YouTubers that have so many services, whatever, it's fine. It's fine, but I don't think I'm going to do that. But I do want to do some more perks, like a couple more, I don't know. I want to do a couple more perks for the members maybe, that are not like services explicitly maybe. I don't know, just some cool stuff. 610 just broke the intraday high, up essentially 3% now. Beautiful. Beautiful, man. Brandon, when is your course coming out? I want to trade like you. No. Course coming out, I want to trade. You know, I'm not going to be like that. You like Zip Trader. Zip Trader, you learn how to trade. Zip Trader, you. There's not Zip Trader. I actually respect Zip Trader, believe it or not. But no, I'm not. I tell you what. Here's my course, my friend. I could put like a lot of ads on. Here's my course right here. If you want to learn how I trade, that's how you do it. Right? I'm very simple. I'm very simpler than most. Well, actually, I guess not. I technically look at more indicators than most people do, but. I'll tell you what, we'll do the course stuff after BNGO moons. Tell you what, yeah. Because right now, yeah. Can you please check the charts after the last earnings and tell us if the last time BNGO spiked were the growth stocks going up too? So that's a good question. I've actually talked about this a couple times. I should talk about it more. So yeah, that's a good question. Here, I'll say this, my friend. Although we went up 100%, basically this person is kind of implying, hey, Brandon, we went up 100% after earnings in less than a month. But here's the thing. High growth was going up as well. Well, here's the thing, man. Dude, we outperformed. We outperformed in a big way. If you look at Nano Dimension here, okay, they went up. They didn't even go up 100%. Okay, they went from 540 to 930 very briefly. They did not even outperform, my friend. BioNano went from 430 to 912. That's over 100%. If you look at Microvision, it's the same deal, man. Okay, these stocks are not going up 100%. Dude, Christopher Welmer, stop it. Thank you for the donations, but stop it, my friend. I don't want that happening. No, thank you, but don't do this. Wait. Thank you so much, but don't do that again. Okay, now, Christopher Welmer, you're a legend. Okay, I'm going to stop now. Thank you. Don't do it again, though. All right. Yeah, I would say on that, we've gone up 100%, yes. Not just because of high growth, though. We gone up because we got a CCO adoption. We went up 22% this day right here on the 14th of May after the earnings because of the earnings, right? I don't think we went up mostly because of I don't think we went up because of the high growth sector going up. No, absolutely not. Absolutely not. And I think today what's going to happen is if you get a huge revenue beat, we're going to go up a fuck ton. And if we don't, we're not going to go up a ton. If we do get a beat like I'm projecting, like 3.74 million, we'll see if I'm right. I'm even more right now. I'm extremely nervous because there's a ton of donations today. I'm getting if I'm wrong, people are going to be very pissed off. I've done a lot of research. I've done my evidence. I'm confident, but there is like, I don't know what the chances is, like a 5 to 10% chance, maybe 15 max, I would say, in my opinion, right? Very rough calculations that we're going to be wrong. But I'm very confident, though. I'm still very confident. I think we're hitting. Hey, I've told you guys what I think, right? You can see the Discord what I think, but we'll see. We'll see if I'm right. Hey, yo, Brandon Ragnaros here. Check out my revenue prediction in the Discord. Let me know what you think. All right, definitely will do. Will do. Let's check it out right now. A very quick and rough revenue prediction. I'm predicting somewhere between 4 and 4.5 million. 4.5 million plus will be a bull scenario. Holy shite. All right, I don't want to get everybody excited right now, but this is Ragnaros. Christopher, stop it. I thank you, but don't do that. I don't trust me. I don't need that. You. Thank you so much, but all right, here we go. Ragnaros. This is the guy. Ragnaros, my friends, stay with me. This is important. I'm gonna tell me if we're breaking the intraday high. I'll go back to it. But Ragnaros is the guy that made this chart. And I like what this guy does. This guy has done I have a lot of respect for this man's predictions. I don't want to get everybody excited. I don't want to hype it up and say we're going to the moon, right? You already know my predictions, right? I'm predicting $7 essentially. Make your own decisions, please. But this guy is projecting. I haven't even looked at this yet, and he's already super damn bullish. So let's go ahead and check this out. Okay. Sold in quarter 2, he's projecting 8 Sapphire capital purchases and then 7 rental agreements. Okay, so here, let me just make this green. So that's the sales. Those are the rental agreements. 15 total, 1.2 million. I think that's actually wrong. Are you doing Ragnaros? Wait a second. Ragnaros, this is wrong. This is way more than 1 million. This is way more than 1 million. Hold on, let me get the calculator up. I gotta do some math real quick. Hold on, let me do some horrible math. You guys, while I'm doing this, you can laugh at my math. Okay, 8 times 150,000. You did it. Okay, yeah, you did it. What? Okay, yeah, Ragnaros, this should be way higher, my friend. They average, I think I did 175K. I think it should be 175, or you should, the Sapphires go for more than, no, don't tip me now. Everybody better tip Brandon. He's putting in the time and work. Well deserved, my friend. I appreciate that, Bubba, but don't tip me now. No. No. Wait if I'm actually right on earnings. I feel bad now. Wait until if we're actually going to beat. We'll see if I'm right then. No. What is going on? You guys are going to make me emotional now. No, stop this. Stop this now. No. Jason Smith, I stay with Christopher Welber. Okay, now I'm going to go back here. All right, I'm just going to continue doing this. But back to the revenue protection, though. Okay, this is actually good. This is actually really good research we're doing here, though. Okay, look at this. He's projecting a huge amount of consumables, basically. Yeah, this is why his prediction is so high. 2 million in consumables. I was predicting about 700K to 1 million. He's predicting a huge amount, 2 million. But I was predicting more in the sale department for sales. Okay, but Ragnaros, where are you? Ragnaros, my friend, please tell me you're still there. I think what we need to do here is do 175K, 8 times 175K, because the Sapphires actually go. We don't know exactly, because it's impossible to know exactly, right? But based on our sales right here, they actually go for more than 200K each, right? The China sales, all of these went for more than 200K. And then also, the consensus, the sentiment is that most of them go for 300K or higher. And on their website, according to their website, if I remember correctly, which I checked it pretty recently, I'm 99% sure this is correct, they start at 150,000 and then they go up from there. So 8 times, we'll just do it to be conservative, we'll do 175,000. Right? Okay, boom. Okay, so that's already, right off the bat, you're already looking at more than 4.5 million. So basically, Ape Language, you know what? I'm done with the predictions because I think I'm losing viewers. But I will say, it's very clear. I'm sure everybody already knows what I'm about to say here. It's very clear that the consumables are going to be kick-ass this quarter because there's a ton of rental agreements and sales that we already know about. Plus, you add in the installations that are getting a full 3 months this quarter. Last quarter 1 that we got 3.1 million, only 400,000 less than this quarter consensus. Those Sapphires were not even, though they were only in for some of the quarter because they just got installed, my friends. This quarter, we already know about $1 million in Sapphire sales, right? And then you look at the projections here, and there you go. Ragnaros has a great track record, right? Literally, this man has a great track record. I very much respect his projections. Literally, he worked. Oh my god! I mean, he worked on this this took a ton of work. I mean, you can already tell it took a ton of work to put together. And also, what I respect even more, this is the 2.0 DCF. He actually did another one before this that wasn't as accurate because he didn't. He actually took. The reason why this is actually in here is because I told him about it. And I forgot the other things I critiqued by him, but he took the criticism and he made the chart conservative. He did a bull bear case, and what I'm getting at is he is a very reliable source of information usually, right? Of course, it's just a random guy. Take it with a grain of salt, but relatively speaking, this guy knows what the hell he's doing, and this guy is predicting even more than I am. This guy's projecting 4.5 million. I'm only projecting 3.7 to 4 million. My friends, if this were to happen, we're gone. Oh, 616. Woo! Woo, man. I didn't even see that. Okay, 616 right now, up 4% in the green. Holy shite. My friends, it doesn't matter what we do on the day before earnings. It doesn't matter what we do up to earnings, I should say. Once the market closes, that is where, if we're right about, let me put this into perspective, my friends. This is just what I'll say. I could be wrong on this. Make your own opinion. But if we really are going to get 4 million, we're going up to $7 easily. Okay? We're going up to $7 easily, in my opinion. I'd say we're actually likely to go higher than that, believe it or not, right? But I want to be conservative. I want to be careful because people are going to YOLO in. I want to be very careful. That's my opinion. Okay? I could be wrong. I am scared. What I'm actually more scared of, I am more scared of people getting mad at me than us having a bad earnings report. Because even if we're gonna get something that's like a very small beat or a match on revenue, the company is still very auspicious long term, but people are gonna be pissed off. You guys have to understand, there's a very high chance of beating earnings. You have to prepare yourself, and you have to do your own research, though. Please do your own research, right? Everybody's right now, I'm guessing the sentiment is very optimistic. Let me read some chats here. Oh my God, there's so many donations. Stop this. Stop this madness now. Brian, $7 donation. Thank you so much. Rips, thank you so much. $2 donation. Legend. Christopher, another $5. Damn it, dude. You guys, do you guys want me to buy shares now that you sent the money? You want me to buy shares because of that? You tell me, Christopher, you tell me how many shares you want me to buy. I'll buy them right now. Brandon, you got like 10 shares buy dip. I added 90 shares yesterday. I wasn't expecting to buy at 612 today. But I'll tell you what, I'll add another what is it? What's the chat revenue? $90 right now. I'll add another $90 worth of shares if you guys want me to. No, get yourself dinner or something. All right, I will. Thank you so much, my friend. Thank you so much. God damn it. I don't even know what to say. I don't even know what to say. Do it. Don't. If you say it, do it. Yeah, everybody's got... I'm assuming most everybody wants me to. I remember, guys, I already added 90 shares yesterday. Here, I'll show you the proof again if there's any new people here. There you go. I added at 590 and 582 yesterday, 90 shares. Boom. And today is the day. I can't believe it. Today is the day where earnings is going to happen. I really hope that we're right. I hope our research is going to serve us right, and our diligence is going to prove that we were onto something. And I say, you guys know what I think. You guys know what I think. Hey, I don't even have to say it again. Rips, another $2 donation. Damn it, thank you. Jake, $2 donation. Thank you. Jason, and another currency. I don't know what that translates to, but $2. We're going with that. Jake, thank you so much. You're a freaking legend. Jason Smith, on your tail, red leader. On your tail, red leader. That's freaking Empire Strikes Back reference, if I remember correctly. Empire Strikes Back is actually not my favorite Star Wars. I hate to say it. I always the OG Star Wars people hate me, but I like dude. Revenge of the Sith is my favorite, but yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much, everybody, for the donations. We'll see today. Howard Cunningham, see you at the Goriel. Oh my God, dude! I have a childish sense of humor. If you didn't realize that yet, by the way. But we'll see today. No. Say, guys, don't do the donations now. If you're gonna do them, if you want to help me and appreciate the work, I appreciate that a lot. I thank you so much, everybody. You guys are freaking legends. Wait until BNGO starts performing until I'm actually proved right. Okay. Wait, I appreciate that a lot, but let's wait until earnings, okay? Because I just feel bad right now. I feel like I don't deserve this, right? Let's wait till the earnings. The only reason we're going up right now is because high growth's doing well. We will see if I deserve to make a couple tips if these revenue projections are actually going to be accurate. We'll see what happens. I'm feeling very good. You guys, I've said the same thing like 5,000 times. You guys know I won't even say it again, but that's what it is. 30 minutes after the market close. Actually, 1 minute. Actually, a millisecond after the market closes when the actual report will come out. But the webcast starts 30 minutes after. I hope to see everybody there. We're up 3% right now, 610. Oh, it's so great how the sentiment changes from bear. It's so amazing, guys. Think about something for a second. If there's any new people in here, think about how bearish the chat was yesterday when we were at 570. I was adding. Okay, I'm not fucking bragging right now. No, I missed stuff. I mess stuff up all the time. Okay, all the time. I would have been trading this if I have not maximized my profit over the last few months. I've been holding BNGO and adding on the dips. If I would have been short-term trading it, I would have been making a lot more money. I haven't been, though, and there's a good reason for that. I can explain in a second. But back to the point, everybody was so bearish. Me and a lot of the other OGs adding shares. Now the sentiment is euphoria. Everybody loves it now. You see the difference? Okay. Be dead inside, man. Don't let your investing decisions be affected by the red candles, man. Look at the indicators. Look at the overbought, oversold. Look at the fundamentals. Hey, yesterday it was very simple. Yesterday, adding, it was so simple. It was looking at the revenue and looking at the earnings report coming up. We were thinking, all right, we're about to beat probably. We got a high chance of beating. Price probably going to go up. We got a big dip today. Let's buy. That's as simple as it gets. I bought 90 shares. A lot of you bought way more than I did. I know some of you bought freaking 500 shares. Somebody said they bought 500 shares at like 586 today. Freaking legend, whoever did that. But that's as simple as it gets, man. Simple as it gets. 611 right now, up over 3%. We've got earnings today. How good can it be? How can it be better than this? I mean, we'll see. I mean, it's going to be really interesting to see how this ages, but oh man, I'm don't get me wrong, I'm very confident about this. The only reason why I'm always like hesitant to say I really feel good about this is because the small chance, the small scenario chance possibility of happening, which is a miss, which is essentially like even lower than a 5% chance, because the company has already said they're comfortable with the estimates. You don't say you're comfortable with the estimates if you're going to get a big miss. No way. They're matching or beating, in my opinion, based on that. But I am nervous because if we don't go up 20% or 30%, or even if we don't get a beat, like, I mean, stop price aside, I mean, I'm betting on the revenue beats. Oh, Simon replied. Okay, Brennan just texted me. Simon replied. Okay, let's do it. Simon, let's do screw that point I was just making. Let's do this. Okay, here we go. Here we go. All right, Simon just replied to us. Let's go. Let's go. Brennan was just like that when he. Oh man. All right, here we go. As I said, replacing cytogenetics is the likely avenue for cancer genomes. Studying chromothripsis and other catastrophic rearrangements is also where mapping could be uniquely capable. Is it just me, or does that sound more bullish than he's ever said, than anything he's ever said before? Here, let me tweet another thing. All right. Oh, where's the? Oh, hold on. Let me find. Did I bookmark this? Hold on. Cost per sample. Do I have that? No, I don't have it linked. Does anyone know where the oh, whatever. I'll just do something else. All right. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sapphire detects more SVs. I'm replying to this. This is, hey, if anyone doesn't know, this is the ARC analyst right now. We're replying. We're gonna have a debate on Sapphire here. All right, detects more SVs and is cost effective to CMA to all other methods in greater than 500 base pair detection. So most cytolabs will switch if they want to save money. Cheaper per genome and per sample. Yep, that's true. I read. Hey, I don't actually have the source for that, but I think. Oh, I don't have the. I could find this. I will find the source if he wants me to, but it'll take me a while. I don't want to do that on stream because it'll take me like 5 minutes or more. Okay, here we go. Correct me if I'm wrong. Sapphire detects more structural variants and is cost-effective to all other methods in greater than 500 base pair detection, so most cyto labs will switch if they want to save money. Sapphire is cheaper per genome and per sample. Plus, easier to use and faster turnaround time. How is he gonna rebuttal this? I don't understand. Is he just going to agree with me? Because if he agrees with me, then he agrees that he's a bull on the Sapphires on the business long term. Simple as it gets. Also, you know what? Let me go ahead and send in the nanonozzle document as well. Actually, I'm just going to get this reply ready. Hold on. Let me go with the nanonozzle. Guys, I know it's boring. I know I have a lot of viewers in here. I'm sorry. I usually wouldn't do this, but I'm literally tweeting with the ARC. We're conversing with the ARC analyst right now. Simon Barnett, literally the man himself. Oh, you just responded to this. What I'm going to do now, okay, stay with me. We're almost at intraday highs here. We're up almost 4% right now. All right, it's a beautiful day. We've got earnings. Stay with me. This is actually important. This is actually cool. I'm going to tell him about the nanonozzle documents. Now, let me give you some background. This is actually amazing that this is happening right now, okay? I sent him these last time. He didn't fucking respond. This time, everybody can see it on stream. We're going to do it on. I think I did it last time on stream as well. But I'm going to tell everybody, if he doesn't respond to this, or if he makes some shit up, he's biased and he's not honorable. If he doesn't actually acknowledge the facts that I'm about to show him. Okay, here we go. It's very simple. There's only two things that I'm going to send him. Is this the right one? Hold on. What? Sometimes I struggle. Field option. Hold on. No. Hold on, where is it? I always misplace this shit. All right, whatever. I'll just send him this one for now. I'll send him the other one later. All right, here we go. No, not that. Hold on, guys. Stay with me. I'm tweeting Simon real quick. Hold on, I'm going to tweet him again. Hold on. I'm being innocuous. A sequencing product, which would whatever. He's going to read it, which would be better, which would solve one of the main limitations of nanopore sequencing. All right, good. Comma seems like BNGO maybe looking, forget the damn B, Brandon, come on. Be looking to take some of PacBio's market share. Oh shit, that might be a little bit too much. I don't care. I'm a bold one, right? General Grievous, you are a bold one. I actually hate it. General Grievous is actually kind of cringy. I like him, but his lines are cringy. But anyways, also look at this document where BNGO CEO talks about the process of commercializing a sequencing product, which would solve one of the main limitations of nanopore sequencing. Seems like BNGO may be looking to take a market share if they release it. Ah, dang it. Come on. All right, good. Perfect. All right. I'm going to tweet him PacBio. Brian, yeah, you should. Hey, remember, we are being innocuous here. All right, usually I would have more stronger language without being so innocuous. I mean, the end here is a little bit, that's a little bit bold. But hey, we got to get the job done here, man. We got to get the job done. I got to get my point across. All right, let's see if he responded again. Yes, yeah. Oh, here we go. 9 seconds to go. All right, I would agree with you that Auspicious Moving Average can detect more SVs greater than 500 base, but other cytogenetic methods and sequencing methods. However, that margin is small, getting smaller, and is resolution limited. That is, you can't see inside the SV still. For many use cases, okay, he's still responding right now. Dude. We have different resolutions. You can do the 400x, you can do the 1600x. There's different resolutions that we have, bro. He's making the case that long-read sequencing is gonna, dude, let me tell you something. Let me explain something to you, man. The repeat sections of the genome will make it of the genome. And do you guys even want me to do this war with Simon? Do you want me to go back to the chart? I can do a tweet war with him later. We're not even doing a war. We're just having a good discussion, an innocuous, productive discussion. That's all we're doing. Do you want me to keep tweeting Simon, or do you want me to stay on the chart? You tell me. Educate him. This is awesome. All right, I say so. The repeat section of the genome and the what was I talking about? In the hold on. The brain's not working for a second. Hold on. And the DNA. And the DNA, what am I trying to say? The corruption, the DNA, the breakdown of the DNA by sequencers. I don't know how to articulate that in this short message. I'm talking about, like, DNA. Okay, yes, Simon. Everybody's saying Simon, war. Go to war. All right, done. And the breakdown of DNA by sequencers, contrary to the linearization of uncorrupted DNA. The repeat section of the genome and breakdown of the DNA by sequencers, contrary to the linearization of uncorrupted DNA by OGM, will make it, to my understanding, essentially impossible for any sequencer to replicate OGM's revolutions. Can't spell revolutionary. OGM's revolutionary breakthroughs and future ones. All right, boom. That's good enough. Whatever, let's do it. I mean, it's impossible to my understanding. Like where's freaking? I need Always Right to get in here. Always Right, Jason Smith, get in here, man. you tell me what to say. You understand the sequencing better than me, I'm sure. I'm the OGM guy, kind of, right? A little bit. I know a little bit about OGM. You do it all though. You tell me what I need to reply after he replies again, maybe. So I sent him the document. Let's see. I'm very interested to see what he says. I mean, what is he gonna say? What is he gonna say with the document here? I have no... What is he going to say, man? All right, here we go. Last point. Wait, where's my... Oh, you have to click on this one to see my... Wait, where's my other reply that I just did? Did I not tweet it out? Am I stupid? Bro, where's the thing that I just did? Did I not send that? Did I like exit out? Am I an idiot? Last point may not matter as much. So in spirit, I agree with your comment. We should be fair by saying that SVs begin at 50 base pairs, and there are far more SVs between 50 to 500 base pairs in the population than there are at greater than 10 kilo base pairs, where OGM is currently quite sensitive. You're being a little biased here, I think. You're likely correct on operating expenses if comparing 1-to-1, but the challenge is multiplexing. In industrial settings, multiplexing is major determinant of profitability for a new instrument. Also consider that virtually all legacy cytogenetic instruments are fully... Bro, you're being biased. You're being biased. All right, here's the problem. Here's the problem with what he says here, in my opinion. All right. Dude, firstly, BioNano can do a little bit lower than 500 base pairs. Often. We can do a little bit less than 500 base pairs. And I don't know exactly. I've been trying to figure this out for a while. I don't know if anyone knows this. I don't know if anyone knows this. Please, if you know this, educate me. But I don't know what's more important. Greater than 500 base pairs or lower than, and at what range, what's the most important? I've heard that greater than 500 base pairs by our CEO is the more clinically relevant information. So I don't fucking know. I don't know who's telling the truth. So that's all off the bat. That's a little bit more one side than I would like. And we're not just quite sensitive in greater than 10 kilo base pairs. We can do it all. Dude, as far as information you want for research and development and diagnosis, when it comes to greater than 500 base pairs, to my understanding, we do it all. Man, our sensitivity is better than anything else. Our detection is better than anything else. It's easier than anyone else. We are sensitive enough to be good, right? That's an impertinent point. It's irrelevant. That's the second definition of impertinent, not the first, right? To my understanding. So, yeah, let's just hope that he replies here. Let's just hope that he replies to this thing. New box, maybe that the DX yield was significantly better, but I'm unsure how the calculation will work if it's just concordant. I haven't done that math. Are fully amortized, given how old they are. I don't know what amortized means. Given how old they are, yes, it's probably much easier to have an all-in-one solution with mapping. Totally agree with you. The operating expenses is probably better too if cases require triplicate testing with legacy cyto, but how did the economics work if you need to buy a new box? Maybe if the DS... Dude, where is my... What? What? Why does he not... What, did he even look at it? Oh, I gotta find it now. Hold on. Where... I swear to God, I listed this under the 26... Dang it. All right, it's got to be in this section right here. Does anyone have the 2016 patent with PacBio and BioNano, the grants, the sequencing? I thought I did this as a sequencing field option. I thought that's how I... Sequencing option. Oh, there it is. Okay, here we go. I found it. See, it takes me a little while sometimes. I label them as different things than I should. All right, here we go. Let me go over here. All right. Let's go ahead and quote it right here. All right, sequencing. Where's the sequencing field option? Sequencing field option. Where's it at? Where's it at? Here. There we go. Beautiful. Beautiful. What are you going to say to this, bitch? Oh, it's a little bit... Okay, sorry. I didn't mean to say that. All right, here we go. And what about this document that gives Binary the right to exercise the option that would give them the right to import, make, have made, use, offer, sell price? Okay. All right. Oh, this is too fun. This is too good. This is too good. All right. Bubba, thank you so much. War Chest Funds, legend, absolute legend. All right, here we go. Let's go ahead and see if he replies to that. Probably won't. Dude, what kind of response is this? Brandon, going to have to respectfully disagree with this entire sequencing product premise. Dude, why would we have a patent that would give us the right to make it if we didn't plan on commercializing this at some point? Dude, look at this, okay? The nanonozzle, yeah, sure, it's only a possibility, but guess what? The CEO want to commercialize the technology because they said, while commercialization of the technology is not yet on roadmap, this upcoming patent allows us to confidently evaluate strategies for beginning that process. They want to begin the process. They want to do it. They are going to try to do it, and they already have tried, and they're continuing to try to commercialize the technology. All right, and then you factor in that they have a right to make sequencing products from 2016. It's like, what's going on here? Maybe they are working on this. Maybe this is just going on behind the scenes. What the hell? Maybe there is something going on here. The possibility of nanonozzle is certainly there. Certainly there. Dude, I'm not saying it's there for sure. You know what, Thresh? They have a patent for restaurants. You know what? Then why does the CEO say they want to commercialize it, essentially? Why does he say they want to evaluate the strategies for beginning the commercialization process? Why does he say that if he didn't want to do this? They probably do. They probably want to commercialize this. I mean, that's a fact. They do want to, right? All right. 604, up 2%, or almost 2%. Yes, I know, but they want to do it, Thresh. I'm not saying they are doing commercialization right now. They want to, though. ARK thinks that exponential speed increases will bridge the speed and cost gap over time. They don't seem to think that accuracy matters, and genomic diagnosis accuracy is king. That's why PacBio bought Omniome. All right. All right, 603 right now. I think we're going to... High growth is bleeding. High growth is cooling down. That's why we're going down. All right. I think we should take some last-minute questions here and then end it pretty soon, unless he's going to respond to the nanonozzle thing, which I don't think he is, because he is a son of a bitch. But I respect him. You know what? I respect him a lot for debating here. I really do. I respect that a lot. Oh, this man's crazy. This man is crazy. He's fine. No, he's fine. He's fine. He's fine. I shouldn't say that. Why? I gotta control myself. All right. I think there's bias on both sides. Sure, there is. Sure. Nanonozzle is part of a broad, connected, and focused pad portfolio. They have a roadmap and are driving forward on it, no doubt. Brandon, do you think using 220K for the Sapphire estimates is more appropriate? 10K says approximate 9,500 units for 2.1 billion market opportunity. It's 175K, 200K, 300K. Yeah, somewhere like that. 220K seems fine. Yeah, we're not going to get it exact. We don't know the exact, because every single Sapphire sale is different. We don't know what the median is or the average. We don't know what the average Sapphire sale is going. Average Sapphire is going for. I would say 220K is probably realistic. Maybe 210K to be a little more conservative. Yeah, something like that. That's good, I would say. All right, I can't fucking wait to see the look on Thrash's face when our quarter 2 revenue is 4.7 million later today. Oh, I would love to see that as well. But we won't see it. He'll be gone. He won't be saying anything if that's the case. It's possible to use saliva as a sample for the Sapphire. Illumina allows saliva, which makes it scalable. There are several different ways that you can use actually use to actually get your genome analyzed. You can use, there's blood, there's tissue, and there's cancer biopsy protocols. I don't fully understand that. We can do that as well. And we're working on amniocytes. Don't fully understand that either, but we're working on those samples, and we're also working on the cheek swabs for sapphire, not lineagen, for sapphire. To my understanding, according to the article that came out about 35 days ago, and that was after talking to the management. So there is significant innovation coming in, making the sapphire even better than it already is. Yes. Why is there a difference in the price of the sapphire? I don't really know, to tell you the truth. I don't really know. I don't really fucking know. Like, it's the same machine, isn't it? Why are they going for different? I don't know. I think it's because you can do different specifications. You can add in, like, you can get different features that you can use. Like, one cytogenetic lab is going to want a different sort of specialization, and then clinical diagnostics that they're going to want the freaking, something completely different, right? That's probably why, but I don't know the details on that. I wish I did, but at the end of the day, that's not vital information in any case. Revenue can be 5 million and it won't crash 650. Are you willing to bet? Bro, you're insane. You're so wrong on that. Love how you all say 100% plus revenue growth year over year, even though it's simply because of an acquisition. We're not getting 100% year over year growth. No, we're not getting that. We're getting pretty close to that. And the CEO and the CFO, our CFO says, Thresh, I'm sure you don't know this, but I don't even, Thresh, are you just trying to be, I don't know what his problem, but anyways, did you know that our CFO has actually said we're getting double-digit substantial revenue growth for the next couple of years, or at least I forgot if the quote is talking about this year or the next few years, but he did say we're going to get substantial revenue growth year over year, which obviously we are. Everybody knows that. Even the Bears can't debate that. Let's go and refresh to see if Simon responded here. Reading it reveals how those two are actually tied together. Patents always win, at least in the U.S. Dude, he's not going to respond, is he? He's not going to respond. Oh, man. However, I have to give Simon credit where credit's due. He does admit that, let's go up here. Let's find it. He says, if I can see all of it. Where's the part? Okay, here we go. Now we can see it. Fuck Simon. Oh, man. Say long read sequencing. Sure. Well, yes. Of large SVs, sure, that's true. But, and this is an old tweet, of course, this is January 5th, but long-read sequencing technology is not going to take up, to be able to do what we do, to my understanding. They're not going to be able to do what we do. That's as simple as it gets. Okay. Okay, so he agrees. Yes. Brendan is coming in here to help me out. Yes. He does admit that OGM can detect better than greater than 500 base pair, better than all other cytogenetic methods and sequencing methods. That's big. That's big. However, that margin is small and getting smaller. That's where we disagree. If anything, it's getting larger. And the reason why is because although sequencing is trying to innovate and get to do what we do, he doesn't understand. The Sapphire 2.0 is fucking coming, bitch. The nanonozzle may be coming, and the cost per genome is decreasing from 500 to 100. And we're getting the SNP, not the SNP, well, maybe the SNP, but we're getting the LOH detection, structural variant class detection as well. And also, yeah, look right here. Right here. Okay? LOH detection to be decided. We detect all the variant classes that no one else, not even Simon's precious next generation sequencing does. They can't do it as good as we do. And we're just increasing our accuracy and everything. We're improving everything, man. So, but I will give him credit. He did admit that OGM is better than everything else in the world right now. However, where we disagree is he's saying that's going to change. That's not going to change. It's anything that gap is going to get bigger. That big gap's going to get bigger, in my opinion. Let's see if he responds to the nanonozzle thing. Where is the nanonozzle thing? Why? This is why Twitter. This is the only thing that sucks about Twitter. It's hard to find where the damn tweets is, or I'm just a boomer. Yeah, I'm just a boomer. Yeah. Where is the nanonozzle thing? All right, let me find it in the notifications. Here we go. No. Here, okay, here. All right. There we go. Okay, here we go. He responded. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think you or if someone else asked me why I don't think a viable sequencer is in the cards. It's probably in my history somewhere. Sorry, I don't have the time during the day to list out the reasons why I think this is. Bro. Oh. Okay then. Well, he didn't even have did he even have time to look at the quote? All right. Well, that's what we're going to have to leave it with. Damn. Simon doesn't want to explain it. There's no reason why I mean, you can make the case that the nano nozzle is not for sure. I agree with that case. However, saying that it's not possible, that's dogmatic. That's what it is. And that's essentially what he's saying. I mean, he's saying he doesn't think a viable sequencer is in the cards. Okay, at least he didn't say there's not a sequencer in the cards. At least he didn't be super sure in what he said. That's good because he would be factually wrong. So yeah, that's kind of our war. We made some ground on that. Simon is not as bearish as we thought he was. At least today he didn't seem he was. He said we're better than everything else. And the problem with him, the problem that's going to screw him over in the end is that he's accounting on long read sequencing, making a ton of strides towards doing what we do. And his fallacy is not only in overestimating and overrating what those new innovations are going to be for long read sequencing, but also neglecting completely and just being ignorant of what we're doing to innovate, right? We already know there's applications that the Sapphire's not even been developed. Okay, we already know the cost per genome going from $550 down to $100 by 2023 maximum. And maximum. And also you got the Sapphire 2.0 coming in, increasing the throughput an insane amount. Okay, and then 14-fold increase, 2023. Then you got the nano nozzle possibility. Then you've got expectations, or not expectations, you got future innovations that have not even been revealed itself yet. All right, so it's not as if optical genome mapping is just never going to get better at what it does, and long read sequencing is just coming up and catching up to it. No, that's not the case whatsoever. Vegetable maximum. Thank you, my friend. Or, well, yeah, welcome to Caduceus Insider, my friend. All right, only hope of $9, another massive stimulus bill. He's biased, bro. He owns PacBio. I know, right? I know. The PacBio fanboys all admit that Oxford Nanopore is the future. BioNeo is going to scoop the market. Watch. Meanwhile, we win any which way. All right, let me read some stuff here. Let me go up, see if there's anything cool up here. Just fighting in the chat. All right, I say we get out of here pretty soon here. We're cooling down because high growth is cooling down. Actually, Nano Dimension's almost red now. Damn. Let's look how the markets are doing. Oh, wow. Oh, my gosh. Wow. All right, high growth. I didn't even know that. High growth is actually holding up well today. That's awesome. That's absolutely awesome. High growth is holding up relatively well, actually very well, relatively, today with the markets free falling and UVXY going up, which is beautiful. I love when the UVXY goes up. I got 60 shares now, so I'm rooting for the market crash. Kind of, right? Kind of. Russell's down almost 1%, and BioNeo's up 1.5%. Beautiful. We've got earnings today, my friends. Earnings today. It's the day. Today is the day of reckoning. I think. We'll see if I'm right. We'll see if Theresia's right. We'll see who's right. Simon Barnett and I just had a war. That was fun. That was very exciting. And well, you know what? I should probably respond to this. I'm not gonna do that. That's too mean. That's too mean. I'm not gonna do that. And the possibility alone makes BNGO future TAM. He probably doesn't know what serviceable obtainable market means. I'll just make it simple on him. TAM exponentially higher. I hate Twitter. Okay, here we go. Okay, never mind. That's good. All right. All right. 603. 603 right now. Tesla doing pretty good. Let me read some stuff here. Please comment on this. Appreciate it. Okay, let me go up here. Why sell machines to China so they can reverse engineer this? If China does this, we are game over, right? Look what happened to Tesla with NIO and XPEP. My friend, I've talked about this several times. Reverse engineering a device such as the Sapphire, essentially impossible. And the reason is because no one understands the technology like we do. And even if they were going to reverse it, we still have the patents for the U.S. So it's not even, and technically speaking, it's not even in the world if they were to reverse engineer it, but they're not going to, I really think there's a very low possibility of them reverse engineering it. I really do. And also, if you want to make the reverse engineering argument, guess what? PacBio has machines in China. Every genetic company that's big has machines in China. Theoretically, any technology ever can be reverse engineered, right? The fact of the matter is, it's harder than you think to reverse engineer technology as esoteric and complex as the Sapphire or even PacBio stuff, right? So, all right. Simon's choosing to engage in Twitter debates when he works for a $1 billion company. Also, Thresh, that's a faulty appeal to authority, which is a logical fallacy. If China reverse engineer it, we make a pretty penny on that lawsuit. Yeah, that's another thing we don't even talk about. Yeah, we make a nice sum on that lawsuit. Yeah, that's true. I am long and hopeful at close to $9. Make your own decision, please. But I think you guys know what I think. This is what I think: $2 billion in profit in 2030, or at least $1 billion. Okay, you think our share price? You think our market cap is going to be lower than the amount of profit we're making at that time? No, it's going to be literally 900% or 900 to 2,000% higher. That's pretty much what you're making in 10 years from now if the Sapphire is going to sell a lot. Yep. You're not going to see that in today's earnings report, right? You may see a step in the right direction. That's what we're hoping, at least. But those are things that are going to happen down the line, and you got to hold. You got to be alone. You got to separate the stop price from the company if you're going to do that. That's my opinion, though. All right, Brandon. Any hope we go to $9? Sure there is. End of year $10 is very likely in my opinion, extremely likely actually. I mean, 9 today. If that's what you mean, I mean, you're going to need 4 million. You're going to need at least 4 million, if not way more than that. Yeah. Which can definitely happen. Yeah, there definitely is a possibility. Not a high possibility. There definitely is a possibility. All right. Simon must be laughing at all of you. Armchair investors think they know more than someone with a master's from JHU. Dude, he does not even have a degree in finance. Like, at this point, hey, yeah, you're doing a, what do you call it? Thresh, you're kind of doing a, what do you call it? An ad hominem, my friend. That's an ad hominem, false. Ad hominem. Homonym or homonym? Hominin. I don't know. Whatever. You know what I mean, right? Attacking the person rather than the argument. Rather than refuting it, you're just attacking the credentials of the person. That's a problem. That's a problem for you, Thresh. That is a fallacy. You all be in a world of hurt if you think this will ever get to 10. Buddy, you said yourself you're long-term bullish. You hold shares and you say you think we're going to long-term do well. What happened to $20? Well, basically what happened to $20 was high growth shit itself. And until high growth gets in a bull market again, the only thing that's going to send us higher is earnings and news and increase awareness of the product, which can certainly send us to 10 and 20 by itself, but it's less likely to. So, but yeah, 15 is still likely, and 20 still has a realistic chance. 20 is a little bit less likely though. We would have to give really good numbers for 20. Yeah, I don't know. That would be hard. $6 flat right now. Up over 1%. It's falling pretty quickly. It looks like high growth is. It looks like the markets are kind of free falling right now. The Russell is free falling. The Russell is testing the intraday low almost. Yeah, but anyways, we got to end it. We got to end this, man. I did not eat breakfast this morning. We got to get out of here pretty soon. We're gonna end it pretty soon here because we're already gonna be streaming like another 5 hours today because the market closed and earnings. So, all right, I say we do last minute questions and then let's get out of here. All right. That is what the people do to me when I debated about solar. No fascists attacking me. Solar, it's totally BS. Well, the solar versus nuclear thing is We're going to get to that. We're going to get to that. What time are you coming back? I'll be coming back at 2:25, assuming the Wi-Fi works, which the Wi-Fi has been good recently, so it should be good. I'll be trying everything I can to get back on here and have it working for earnings, of course. So yeah, we'll be back before the market closes. Yep. Prediction on the Rams season this year? Going to grab some tickets at all? No, probably not. I don't really follow football anymore, but I'll predict that Matthew Stafford is better than golf because you can't be better. You can't be worse than golf. That's what I'll predict. All right, don't see this going to 8 even with good earnings. Market sucks. That's true. But anyways, with that being said, if there's any last minute questions, we're getting out of here though. We're getting out of here, man. It's been a great stream. Let's refresh this. Okay, we got even more tweets here by BioNano. Beautiful, beautiful. More data, more volume, more consumable revenue, contributing to that Q2 revenue if these were actually happening in Q2 and they just were presented now. And remember, there's only what is it? It's only been the second quarter is not like it's super far away, right? Some of these could still be happening during Q2. Anyways, all right, thank y'all so much. Do we have any updates on the short interest? Yes, we do. Let's check it. Oh, wow. Holy shite. Wow, that's a big short interest increase. All right, 4% increase on the day. Almost 17% of the float. Sold short now. Wow. Wow, man. Jason Smith, thank you so much. $5 donation. Too good, man. You do not have to do this. Stream all day. No, I don't think we could do that. I will come back early. We will come back for the... Check my revenue prediction on the Discord. All right, done. I will. Let's do it. Cody Britt, 5.5 to 6 million two months ago. I'm gonna stick with it. God, I hope you're right. I hope with all my heart that you are right. I'll take 3.7 million. I'll take 4 million. That's my prediction. I'll be happy with either of those. Yeah, but everybody is so bullish, man. We'll see. We will see. All right. Stream all day. I'm sorry, my friend. We will come back early. We're not going to stream all day. There's not enough exciting things for us to stream all day, unfortunately. There's really not. Like today was an anomaly where we had Simon Barnett debating. But I will come back, and we will come back for the exciting part of today. For the most exciting part of BioNano in the last 3 months, right? Since the last earnings, right? With that being said, here's a portfolio, everybody. Thank you so much. This has been an amazing stream. Thank y'all so much, man. This is not financial advice. I will see y'all. Or wait, should we do guitar? Wait, no, I don't want to do guitar. No, not today. We'll do guitar. I'll tell you what, we'll do guitar after earnings if we're green. Thank y'all so much. It's not financial advice. I will see y'all in the next one.